So a few problems. Since I was being stupid, I didn't realize that Twitch actually does not save your streams unless you choose that option. So that was something. So most of you guys are gonna be wondering what happened to the first part. Well, the first part is gone, unfortunately. So I just leave it up to your imagination what happened in the first part of this game. Other than that, let's go over some reviews, I guess. So, in the beginning, we got to choose 3 different traits for my main character, which was athletic, intellect, and, what was the other one? I forgot. It was something to do with communication. I chose athletic because, you know, brains does not stop a punch. Oh, don't judge me, guys. I'm sorry. But other than that, let's get right into it. So, we just got done with a tournament battle for Mecha anime. It looks like a Gundam. I'm always gonna say that. It's gonna look like a Gundam. Hold on 1 second. Okay. And there was some power up I got as the main protagonist because reasons, anime reasons. I didn't have any weapons at all. Shoot, I forgot what it was called. They were holding my weapons. I just transferred into the school because my sister's transferring in too. And I'm a pilot for these mecha suits. So right now, I get to choose what I'm doing on my free day. Work on a history project with Yuna, ask Kaori about team strategies, hang out with Xiao, see what Mayu is up to. I really don't want to go with this one because she's kind of mean. I almost ran over her, so she has some kind of reason to be mean. I mean, it's a long story. There was a red light. I decided to just speed. I sped through the red light because it was yellow at the time. I was just trying to go faster. Yeah, so I almost ran her over with my bike. That happened. Not the first great impression ever. Let's work on this history project. I know. I know we have a whole week to work on this art project, but I like getting my assignment done early. Hopefully, Yuna's the same way. I dial her number and wait. She picked up after a few rings.
Hello?
Hi, Yuna. It's Zeph.
Hi, how are you?
Good, so I was wondering if you wanted to get together and work on a project today.
Sure, I'm actually glad you called. I wasn't sure about you, but I like getting a head start on my assignments.
If only I was like this in real life. I procrastinate all my homework. I can't help but smile. So do I. She laughs.
Good thing we're partners. When are you free?
I'm free whenever. What about you?
Same.
Okay, do you want to meet around you?
Sure. At the library on campus?
Yeah, let's do that.
Great. I'll see you then.
See you. We hang up. See, I can't do phone calls like that. You know, I'm a nerve-wrack when it comes to social encounters. So, like, phone calls, I just totally suck at phone calls. I was like, is the person gonna hang up? Or do I have to hang up? How do I say goodbye to this? Oh, goodness. One thing I hate. When I arrive on campus, I park my bike and wait in front of the library. It's a few minutes until noon. I hope Yuna gets here soon. Every few minutes, I check the time on my phone. 12:07, 12:13, 12:20. She still hasn't arrived, so I text her. Man, don't sound desperate. Hey, I'm here, where are you? I don't have to wait long for my phone to vibrate. Sorry, I'm still waiting for the bus. I should be getting here soon, I think. Okay, I will find us a room in the library. Okay, thanks. If he was a real gentleman, he would have picked her up with his bike. I would have had some points. The library is mostly empty, which makes sense. Not too many people spend a Saturday studying. Fortunately, that also means most of the collaborative space aren't open. Wandering the shelves, I gathered a few reference books I think will be helpful, but I can't find the specific case study I'm looking for. Shrugging, I head into an empty room to wait for Yuna. Flipping a nearby book to a random page, I half-heartedly skim it. Ah, yes. I too skim books I don't want to read. I check the time again, 12:45. It doesn't seem like she's coming. Suddenly, I spot a flash of pink hair. Yuna is on the far side of the library searching for me. I wave at her, and she smiles in acknowledgement before hurrying over.
I'm sorry I'm so late. The bus showed up way behind schedule, which is really unusual. I hope you aren't too angry with me.
I can never be angry with you. I return her smile. It's fine, I'm just glad you made it. She slides into a chair across from me. I finally notice she isn't wearing her uniform. I never realized how cute she is. I know she was cute since day one. She looks hot. That's a way to get slapped, my boy. It's weird seeing her out of uniform. Don't say anything. Okay, last time I had this option, I chose to say something cool, and it was still a bad thing to say. Like, this protagonist just kept on going, and he just dug a hole for himself. So... I really want to say don't say anything, because I feel anything bad's gonna come out, but let's see what this does. You look really nice today, I like your outfit. She blushes shyly.
Oh, thanks. You look nice too.
Yes, my boy, you learn. Less things said, the better it is. Thanks. She smiles.
It's a little funny to see you out of uniform, but in a good way. It feels more personal somehow.
Yeah, I understand. She points to the books beside me.
You already picked out references?
I nod. I'm ahead of the game. Why, I was waiting for you, but I couldn't find the case study we needed.
Did you check the database?
Not yet.
Let's do that.
She stands and leads the way to the nearest computer. When we get there, she types in a quick search.
It says the book is available. Let's go check the shelves again.
What do you mean, pick up the game at 100%? What are you doing? She leads me to the back towards the shelf, occasionally glancing back at me. Once we arrive, she scans the shelves for the books and frowns when she doesn't see it.
I don't understand. It should be here.
Maybe someone has the book on them. Maybe the computer's wrong.
Maybe. But we can't work on the project without it.
Why don't you ask the front desk? Maybe they know where it is. She brightens up.
Good idea.
I started to head back the way we came, and when I glance at the cart beside us, it's filled with books, but a specific title catches my eye. Wait. She pauses. Isn't that the book we need? She leans towards the cart.
It is.
Nice. Great. I reach out to grab it, but pause when I notice the horrified expression on Yuna's face. What is it? Is it ruined? What?
You can't just take that.
Why not?
That's the return cart.
So?
The book hasn't been returned yet.
But we need it. What do you mean? It's already been checked back into the system and it's in the cart.
Yeah, but it hasn't been returned to the shelf yet.
What? What? I mean, fine. We can make a copy of the section that we need and then put it back in this cart.
But what if someone notices it's missing?
God, so many questions. I glanced around us. There isn't a library in sight. There's no one here besides. We would be quick, don't worry. She chews nervously on her lips before giving me a reluctant nod. Oh man. There's something behind this, I know for sure. I wonder... I wonder why she's like this. Interesting. I grab the book and we head for the copy machine. Yuna footsteps are nimble and quick, and I have to catch up with her. She glanced back at me frequently, obviously uncomfortable. Yeah, I wonder what's going on with that.
Is it working?
Yeah, it just needs a minute.
We should hurry up.
Don't worry, we will be fine. She seems unconvinced but stays quiet. The second she seems to stretch and slow while we wait for the machine to process the copies. Yuna continues to bite at her lip. Finally, the copier spits out our paper. Yuna immediately collects them and begins walking. She quickens her pace the closer we get to the cart and doesn't relax until I nestle the book between its brethren. That wasn't so bad, was it? She smiles faintly, but her face seems a little pale.
At least we have what we need.
Speaking of which, we should get to work. She nods when we return to our room. I type out the last couple of words on our report, then I lean back in my chair and grin at Yuna. Interesting. And we are done. She breathes a sigh of relief.
I'm glad we were able to get that finished. Now we don't have to worry about it for the rest of the week.
Right? Yeah, if only I was like this in real life. We've been working for hours and it was getting pretty late. Yuna is already packing up her laptop, so I pack mine up too. She then layers the remaining reference books in her arms. Where the name Zeph came from? I don't know. I just like the name. I mean, I heard it once, and I was like, Zeph, that's a cool name. And I was like, I'm taking that name.
I'll go ahead and return these.
Do you need help with that?
No thanks. I'll just be a minute.
I don't know. Would you get the name Razzle for me? She smiles reassuringly before she leaves. I tidy up the room while she takes care of the books and meet her outside the building.
Well, I better head to the bus stop.
I will go with you.
Oh, you don't have to.
I drove her so I don't mind. Besides, it's getting kinda late and who knows how long the bus would be. She nods and smiles at appreciation. Appreciation. What? The bus shelter is empty when we arrive, and as expected, the bus is nowhere to be found. Your name stuff. But isn't everyone's name stuff, if you honestly think about it? Because it's not that much original names out there anymore. The bus shelter is empty when we arrive, and as expected, the bus is nowhere to be found. Like, is it not on schedule, the bus? Or is the bus just late? And it's just not... I don't know. I mean, if you're going to the bus station not checking the schedule, of course the bus isn't going to be there because that's a schedule. But if it's just late, then where's that tax money going to?
We got a lot done today. You're very easy to work with.
Thanks. For a moment, I thought you were ready to bail on me. She glanced curiously at me.
When was that?
When we found the case study?
Oh.
Yeah, what was that about? She shifts slightly.
I thought about it. I've never done anything like that before.
Now it's my turn to look confused. There's a story behind this. You never borrowed a book before?
No, I've never borrowed a book without permission.
Without permission. Without permission. Right there. Honor student? No. Just obedient child growing up? Interesting. It wasn't really without permission.
We totally broke the rules.
Interesting. I don't know if I go that far.
We did. You're not supposed to use a book that's on the return cart. It's not done being processed.
Yeah, but that's just a minor thing. It's like when you forget to clean up your tray in the cafeteria. She stares blankly at me. Have you ever forgotten to clean up your tray?
Of course not. You're supposed to clean up after yourself.
Yeah. She's one of those. Okay, then it's like taking extra chopsticks and napkins, taking the pan from a bank, taking more than one after dinner mint from a restaurant. I don't get dinner mints at restaurants. Then again, I don't go out to restaurants that much in life. I don't go out at all, honestly. Taking the extra free samples, using multiple emails to vote for a contest entry when it's one vote per person. This type of person sucks. Right here. This is the reason why Jason Todd died. Anyways, let's choose free samples. When a store offers free samples, you wait a while before coming back again so the person handing out the samples don't recognize you. That's some patience.
But what about the people who haven't already received a sample?
What about them? Yeah, what about them?
If I take them, they won't have any.
They usually have a lot that they give away. Okay, how about... Oh, I have to use another example? Oh. Taking a pan from the bank, taking extra chopsticks and napkins. You never have too many napkins in life. When you're picking up food and you take extra chopsticks and napkins out of that self-serve bar, you're not frowns.
I only need one pair of chopsticks to eat.
Like for later.
If everyone took things in excess, then that leaves nothing for others.
Like gas. When everyone panicked about the gas and all the gas prices rising up. Okay, how about... Am I gonna use all these examples? She just doesn't do anything like this. She's not raised like this. Taking the pan from... I mean, it doesn't even mean she's not raised like this. Something traumatic might have happened too. I don't know. I don't know her life. Taking the pan from the bank. When you go to the bank and anyone with pans out in the open and you take one, the pan's after using it.
But that's stealing!
Usually it's by accident. You don't realize you're taking it until it's too late.
Accident or not, it's still taking something that doesn't belong to you. Do you do all of these things?
No. No. She stares at me with wide
But
eyes.
that's breaking the rules.
Like more like guidelines anyways. Oh, and here we go. Rules are guidelines.
I've never broken the rules.
Not even once?
It would lead to utter chaos if everyone ignored the rules and did what they wanted.
Kinda like this bus, right?
Huh?
Well, the schedule said it was supposed to be here about half an hour ago, but it's late. So yeah, the bus is late. And that's the second time today that it's late. Not the greatest bus driver.
Oh.
She looks disappointed.
I was hoping the bus issue would resolve itself before I had to go home.
Why won't we just take her home? It doesn't seem like it's coming. Can anyone pick you up? She shakes her head.
My family is out of town this weekend. It's fine. I take the bus all the time.
Go home. Yes, just leave her here. Stay with her longer. Offer a ride. I'll offer a ride. I don't got a helmet though, so she probably wants a helmet. With the way she probably wants a helmet now that I think about it, the way she is. I can't take you home. She smiles but shakes her head.
I don't want to cause any trouble for you. I don't mind waiting.
You waiting for bus 85, which goes to my area of... Oh my goodness, it's Japanese. Don't kill me. Isokazi? As well, it's no trouble at all.
That's very kind of you, but you don't have to worry about me. I'm used to waiting for the bus.
I know, but it's getting late. And if I left you here alone, I'd be worried you'd never get home safely. Things could happen at night. Her cheeks tinge pink, and she looks away, a small smile playing at her lips.
You'd be worried about me?
Yes, I would be worried about you. Yeah. She looks back at me, a full smile on her face.
Well, it will get dark soon, and I wouldn't want you to worry.
I grin at her. Come on, let's go pick up my bike. She returns my smile with an even brighter smile.
Okay, thanks.
First her phone number the other day, and now giving her a ride on a bike. You're moving on with this relationship, MC. When we reach my bike, Yuna's eyes widen in appreciation.
You have a beautiful ride.
Thank you. I can't help myself from feeling a warmth of pride. Thanks, I brought her back from the States. She goes everywhere with me. Yeah, so when he transferred over, he wasn't in Japan. He was in some other school, I'm guessing New York. When he transferred over, and now he's back in Japan, just so you guys know. I hop on my bike and I pat the seat behind me. She carefully climbs on. Are you ready? What is it?
What am I supposed to hold on to?
Me. You can hold on to me. Oh well, you kind of supposed to hold on to me.
What?
You know, just a little hug. What's wrong?
This was a bad idea. I should go wait for the bus.
Nothing's a bad idea in life, unless it ends badly. I feel her squirm behind me. Wait, no!
Thank you for the offer.
Holding in mouse. Are you sure you don't want to ride?
Yeah, I'll see you another time.
Okay. She gives me one last smile before turning away. When she's out of sight, I started my engine and go home. I fell, guys. I fell us all. I didn't click it fast enough. As I walk into the room, I'm assaulted by the sound of laughter. Sitting in the living room is Nikki and two other girls. They glance up at me as I enter. Nikki greets me with a wide grin and waves me over, while the two girls begin whispering to each other.
Hey, you're back. Where did you go?
I was on a date. Not really a date, but like a study date. I met up with Yuna to work on a project.
Seriously? You did homework on a Saturday?
Yes, cause I'm responsible. Where's your homework, huh? Yeah.
Right. I'm sure it had nothing to do with seeing a cute girl.
Nikki friends suddenly seem to be alert. We really did do homework. In fact, we finished the project. Yeah, look at your big brother. Look at what I'm doing.
You're telling me that you were alone with a cute girl for hours and all you did was homework?
Yes. Yeah. She sighs.
You're hopeless.
Hey. Nikki friends glance at each other and giggle. Don't you laugh at me. Just wait. 2 weeks from now, I'll be going on a real date. What are you guys doing?
Playing Draw It.
What the heck is Draw It? What's that? The first girl speaks before Nikki can.
It's a fun game. You pick a word from the pile and draw it, and people guess what it is.
Ah, yes. Sounds easy enough. How's your drawing skills?
Join us. Then we can play in teams of 2. Yeah, join us.
I glance at Nikki who shrugs.
Sure, why not?
Okay. The 2 girls jump up excitedly. The first one gets up from the couch and grabs my arm, then drags me back to sit with her.
Yay! You can be on my team. No! You should be on my team.
Look, I'm popular with your friends already. The other girl grabs my other arm.
Why? You and Nikki are like best friends. You 2 should be on a team.
She tugs tighter on my arm.
But he's a pilot at Ace, which means he's smarter and should be on my team.
I feel like I'm going to be ripped in half.
Ouch! I thought you guys were my friends, not his.
What can I say? They like me better than you.
We are.
Then how come you guys don't want to be on my team?
They glance at each other, but neither girl's let go of me. Nikki crossed her arms.
Fine. Well, he's my brother, so he's gonna be on my team.
Aww. Both girls pout in disappointment. Let's go.
You're no fun, Nikki. Whatever. You guys can go first.
Fine.
Nikki friends pick up a card and smiles when she sees the word. She glances at me quickly and starts drawing. It's a guy with blonde hair wearing something really familiar. Is it brother? The second girl answers immediately.
The word is hot.
Awesome. But you're in middle school, so it's a shame. Belle bursts into a fit of giggles. Nikki grabs the paper and looks at it.
What? How did you guess hot from that?
Hey. She shoves the drawing in my
Would
face.
you have known this was hot?
Yeah, I am handsome. No, but it's probably a good thing. How else would you describe me? Probably not. It's pretty obvious to me. I grin at first, we both blush.
What? Shut up, you're no help. Why wouldn't you draw fire or like a cup of coffee or something? Who is this even supposed to be?
Oh, Chris, look at me giggle again. You glance between the 3 of us and frowns.
He's my brother!
So, he's cute.
But he's my brother?
The girls exchange a glance, then gasp.
Oh, we had no idea. Yeah, we're sorry, but you should have said something.
Nikki blinks in confusion.
Huh? Said what?
Oh man, I think they're getting the wrong idea here. Oh.
That you and him...
No. Why? Why, Japan? Why did you do this to me? She nudges her head towards me.
The relationship you have with him...
I think she has a predator complex. Nikki continues to look blank for a few seconds. Then her expression changed to horror.
Oh my god, no.
It makes sense as to why you got so protective over him. And why you wanted him on your team. Nikki, you don't have to be embarrassed, it's okay.
Gross, gross, gross.
I agree with you, Nikki. Things just got really weird. I'm going to head upstairs. Yep, on that note, I'm gone.
Oh no! Stay and play with us! Yeah, stay!
Nikki stands and pushes me towards the stairs.
Don't listen to them, just go.
I will go. I'm going. I'm in high school, in middle school. Should probably be having this conversation in the first place. I rush up the stairs, but I can still hear them arguing below.
Why did you send him away, Nikki? We were having a good time. Yeah, plus he's hot.
Ew, you guys, stop it.
It's not a crime to look.
Not a crime to look? Okay. Man, that's where it begins. Where's this finish line?
Well, it should be. Excuse me, I'm just gonna go throw up.
Their voice strip away as I enter my room and flop onto my bed. I'm in middle school. I'm in high school. MC's in high school. There's no way he can date Nikki's besties. Number 2, man, that's illegal. I mean, it's not illegal in Japan, but it's illegal. From where I'm standing. I would never understand girls, but it is kind of funny that they thought I was hot. Actually, they weren't so bad to look at. I grin as I remember them clutching my arm close to their chest. When assets like... it's so weird. When assets like that, you kind of forget things. Power to the boner. Like, is that the only... Oh, in high school? I thought that was in middle... Because Nikki's in middle school. Right? Well, I guess they're free game then. This mouse drops off my face. Maybe it's a good thing Nikki doesn't bring her friends home very often. Just then, my phone dings, announcing an email. Breathing in relief, I eagerly reach over and open the email. All team rankings will be posted on Monday. I guess I find out my ranking when I go to school. Oh wait, am I in college maybe? I don't know. I don't remember. I spend the rest of my evening browsing online for cat videos until it's time for bed. Oh yes, the classic cat videos. As soon as my head hits the pillow, I fall asleep. Who knows what tomorrow will hold. She wants so bad to look at. That's where it begins. You start looking, and then it goes deeper down the rabbit hole after that. My alarm awakes against me, and I go through the routine of getting ready for the day. Nikki is already downstairs, and after a quick breakfast, we both head to school. My class today is a little different than usual. Students sit scattered around the room, but as I walk past them to find a seat, I overhear snippets of conversation in different languages. Like me, they are all foreign to Japan. I settled into a seat at the back of the class, far from the entrance, and gazed out the window, while I wait for the professor to enter. Suddenly, the room quiets down. I glance at the door, expecting to see the professor, but a girl with bright blue eyes and blonde hair is there instead. Transfer student! Anime trope! Let's see what she looks like. Although she has her hip cocked to the side, she still carries a commanding presence. Oh, she got that noble air going on. Interesting. All eyes are focused on her, but she She doesn't even blink at the attention. She scans the room, and when her gaze settles on me, she flashes me an excited grin. Oh my goodness, does she know me? Is this like a childhood friend thing going on that I don't remember? Over here, the two guys next to me commenting about her.
Who is that girl?
She must be new. I would have remembered a hottie like her.
I can feel the heat of everyone's glares as she steadily makes her way towards me.
Hey, she's coming our way.
Could it be? Is she coming to us?
Whisper floats behind her, but she ignores them and sits in the empty desk beside me.
Hey, how's it going?
Not even 5 minutes in and she's already hitting on me. Alright. I wait for the other guys to answer, but they whisper to each other instead. See, I told Nikki, I'm naturally hot. Look at her. She's hitting on me already.
Who's that guy? Does she know him?
She must. Why else would she search him out?
You're right. She's way out of his league.
Hey, no, I'm out of her league. It's the other way around, guys. She continues to stare at me, waiting expectantly. She must be talking to me. I'm such a chick magnet. I don't know her. She can't be talking to me. Such a chick magnet. 2 girls last night, 1 girl today. Oh yeah, got that Saturday library day. That's 4 girls. Only been 2 days. Great, now that you're here, I flash her an equally charming smile.
Of course I'm here. I would never miss a chance to speak to you.
Boys. Was she looking for me? Do we know each other?
No, but I saw you at the qualifiers.
Oh, you're gonna be mildly disappointed. That was all luck at the qualifiers. You did?
Yeah, I watched you take out those 2 AIs by yourself.
Alright. She leans in closer to me. Her voice takes on a impressive tinge. Okay, personal space is not a thing with her.
You were really impressive. I've never seen anybody's core do that before.
This whole conversation. I can do a lot. Let's add more fuel to the fire. That's not the most impressive thing about my core either.
No.
Some might say that it's larger. I can't. She placed a finger on her lips and smirks.
That doesn't sound very comfortable for the frame.
Before I can answer, the professor walks in. The girl gives me a lingering smile before shifting back into her seat.
Good morning, class. Welcome to the Foreign Exchange International Bridging. This class is for those who are new to Japan or would like a stronger understanding of Japanese culture and the history of the Izokaze. That means most of your assignments will require you to leave campus and explore the city.
Izokaze. That's how you say Izokaze. I'm probably gonna forget, guys. Don't be mad at me. Anyways, I need to stay away from that one transfer student that was hitting on me because I feel like I'm getting in trouble with her. I hope that also means fewer papers to write.
Now, let's begin. You'll find your first class assignment online. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day.
The cute girl turns back to me and hands me a torn sheet of paper. Is there a number? She gave me her number.
Don't lose this, okay?
Trust me, I won't. She winks. What is it?
It's my number.
Yeah, dope. What else would it be? But we only just met. We are so in sync. I don't even know you. Adding more fear. We are so in sync. Let's see how far we can go, boys. I hand her a similar torn sheet of paper.
What's this?
That's my number. She'll laugh.
Looks like I beat you to the punch.
Don't get used to it.
Call me sometime, okay?
She grabs a bag and starts to leave. Wait. She flips her hair and let her gaze fall back on me. What's your name?
Valerie.
Valerie. Valerie, boys. Valerie. I'm Seth.
I know.
She winks at me again and turns away. I watch Valerie hips sway as she exits the room, and I'm left wondering what exactly just happened. I tell you what just happened. She's dangerous. Stay away from her if you want to go through school without any accidents. I never met a girl as bold as her before. And how did she know my name? For the cauliflower? Yes, she don't. She says she watched you take on 2 AIs. She got interested in you of your strength, and now she's trying to get to know you better. I shake the question out of my head and collect my things.
Did you see that? He didn't even ask for it, but she just gave that guy her number.
Get on my level, scrubs!
No way!
The two of them crowd me as I pack
Dude,
up.
that was amazing.
What was?
That chick was all over you. What's your secret?
Be me. Be me. That's my secret. Huh?
I mean, how did you get a girl like that to just give you her number?
Yeah, usually we have to ask for it, and that hardly ever works.
Yeah, it's probably because when you guys said, "Oh, look, she's hot," like any girl would like. Okay, whatever. Moving on. I shrugged and showed her my bag. Yes! We are in sync. This is amazing. I can't believe it that we actually have this choice. I can't explain why women are drawn to me.
Neither can we.
I'm not sure whether I should be offended or not. A few students hover in the doorway, unsure if they should enter the classroom or not. Look, I got to go. Other people need to use this room.
One day, we'll learn your true secret.
You heard him. Be me. Be me. Be me, kid. Just be me. I leave before they can say anything else. Oh man, the creator of this game, he put that choice in. I love it. Oh. Now that class is over, I got some free time. What do I feel like doing? My brain says to go to Mayu, but another part of me is saying Val. Mayu, Val, Mayu, Val. I go to the library to study. I sit down at a secluded desk between the stacks. Okay, why am I always ending up in the library? I need to choose intellect as my skill for this game. After a couple of minutes, I think I hear a muffled thumping as if someone's trying to quiet their jumping. Oh, she's so short, Mayu. Following the noise to a nearby stack, I see Mayu balancing on her toes, trying to reach a book on the top shelf. Her fingers really graze the ledge of the shelf. She tries a gently hop, but still fails to reach the book. As she sighs, she pouts and readies herself to try again. She's irritated, so I guess I should intervene since she's pouting. Stifling a laugh, I walk over and easily pull out the book that she needs. Mayu blinks at me as I handed it to her.
Oh, thank you.
She hugs the book to her chest and stares shyly at the ground. Oh, just in case you guys don't know, Mayu has some communication issues. No problem, it seems like you can use some help there. She's really shy. Her cheeks redden as she nods. I take another look at the book she's holding. Hey, isn't that a Piloting 101 textbook?
Yeah.
I thought so. I guess you're working on assignment now?
Yeah.
See? Don't procrastinate, guys. These are key examples of how we should be in school life. She gives me a strange look. I only know this because I have to retake Pilot 101. I'm not stalking you or anything. You didn't need to stay that quiet, man. Leave that part out.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
There's a long pause. Mayu refused to make eye contact with me. And I'm worried I might have scared her when she suddenly speaks.
Why do you have to take Piloting 101
It's
again?
probably because my credits didn't transfer over. As soon as the words leave her mouth, her eyes grow wide, her blush deepens.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
I can't help but grin at her reaction. No, don't worry, it's a normal question. Basically, my credit for it's CINY, that's what it was, the school he went to. And I think NY stands for New York. I'm still sticking to that theory. I don't know what CI stands for. Didn't transfer. Apparently, some of the material is different here for the introductory course. But so far, everything we covered has been the same. Yeah. Because when he transferred over, he said in the last stream I was doing, some of his credits wasn't transferring over, so he had to retake some stuff.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that said, since I'm taking this class before, if you ever need help, feel free to ask me. Which also answers the other question I had before when I was like, why is he at Pilot 101 when he's a second year? She smiles.
That would be great.
We stand in silence again. She seems like she wants to ask me, but is too shy to say it. Say it. Just say it. Offer to help her now. I know exactly what she wants to ask me. I think she wants to be left alone. Offer her help now. Offer to help her now. There's no... How does it say? There's no time like the present, I think, is the way it goes. Would you like any help now?
Sure. But only if it's not too much trouble.
Man, I should have waited for her to ask me, though. I can't just give it to her. She needs to grow as a person. Of course not. I always have time for my friends. Her eyes meet mine when I say friends. We should quickly look away again. Another blush stands. Her cheeks. Despite that, she smiles and nods. We sit down at the desk together and I go over my notes with her. As we settle at the desk, I pull out my tablet and Mayu pulls out a spiral notebook. Pencil and paper. She opens her textbook and flips to the correct page, then opens her notebook to a fresh page, her pencil at the ready as she begins to read the text. I watch curiously as she meticulously writes her notes in the fine print. After a couple of minutes, she looked up, and our eyes meet for a second before she looks away. A blush stains her cheeks. Man, boys, I should've went with Valerie. But this is fun in its own way. Are you writing your notes? Mayu seems self-conscious. Hey, a study has proven that writing notes with pencil and paper, you are more likely to remember it than doing it on a keyboard or on a tablet. It's the reason why professors in college want people to use pencil and paper. Pencil and paper.
Oh,
That's really cool. We flash back to the year 2000 to each their own. These two are just rude. This is really rude. That's really cool. Awesome. She blinks surprise.
You don't think it's weird?
Nah, man, you do you. I shake my head. No way, people are too dependent on technology these days. True. I notice my tablet, including me. Mayu smiles.
For me, I just learn better when I write it down.
Like I said, it's proven statistically that this is true. Really? She nods. How'd you get into the habit?
I wasn't allowed to have electronics when I was growing up.
Like, at all, electronics? I can't remember the last time I was without my tablet. Dang, you spoil my boy. How did you survive? Spoil, once again. Mayu giggles.
Well, it wasn't so bad. I think that's where I got my love of books. I wasn't allowed to play games very often, but Father always encouraged reading. He said he didn't want me to get distracted from my studies, so that's why I wasn't allowed to have a tablet.
It sounds like your father takes your education very seriously.
He does. I was in high school when I got my first tablet, but by then I was so used to using a pen and paper that typing out my notes felt unnatural.
Ah, yes. Well, the one upside to writing all the time is that your handwriting is really neat. Hey, that's not an upside. That's for just practicing your nice handwriting. I mean, I write a bunch of times, and my handwriting looks like hieroglyphics. No one knows what I write. I wouldn't be able to read my notes if I wrote everything down. Yes. My coworkers said several times too, having trouble reading my handwriting. When blowing up balloons. Mayu giggles.
I'm sure that's not true.
I read somewhere once that a person's handwriting can say a lot about them. I wonder what my handwriting says about me.
Oh, really?
Well, your character is all very neat and small. Your strokes are slightly rounded, not angular or spiky. Nice. Compliments. Nice. Very smooth.
What does that mean?
Oh. Oh. You're an introvert. It means you tend to be more shy and avoid confrontations. You also have a tendency to be more creative. Mayu seems pleased, because it's true.
That actually sounds accurate.
The handwriting doesn't lie. I'm actually gonna look up handwriting personality traits after this. Anyway, we should focus on the assignment.
Right.
She turns back to her text and returns to mine. As I'm reading, I can see Mayu glancing at me at the corner of my eye. What is it? I look up.
Well, do you think you could explain this passage to me?
Always. I grin. Of course. I continue to help her until her assignment is complete. Remember that the team ranking was supposed to be posted this morning. I take out my phone and notice an unread email from the school. The rankings are posted online and can be accessed through the web link. I tap on the link, embed it in the email, and wait. The page doesn't load. Damn thing still isn't working for me. There's a note at the bottom of the email saying a physical copy of the ranking is posted in the pilot lounge. So I head there. Upon entering, I notice a crowd of pilots on the opposite wall in front of the poster banks. They surrounding a small guy with a white hair and showering him with praise. Pushing past the crowd, I eagerly check the board and search for my team. My stomach twists into knots and I really don't know what to expect. I really don't. Wait. I'm doing it again. I did the last string too. Once I find our team, I breathe a sigh of relief. Rank 21, that's not bad at all. Hey, that's like 20 spots from first place. Math, man. The pilots besides me are still talking, and I tune into their conversation.
Congratulations on being ranked number 1 again this year, Akira.
Akira. Yes. And he has a body. He's important, guys.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thanks, guys. But it's actually my team who deserves the congratulations. They all fought really well.
His voice is deep, too. He has red eyes.
Still, you were a big reason why your team got first rank. I watched the match, and you were amazing out there.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Don't you already have a sponsor too?
Yo, where's my sponsor?
Yeah.
Who is it?
It's Eludian Enterprises.
Oh god, I remember reading about them. I don't remember. They're the biggest in the gear.
I've heard their weapons are pretty cutting edge.
Wow, you're so lucky. You basically had a sponsor waiting for you.
Before anyone else can reply, a group of small birds cut through the crowd to read the rankings. Oh, another person that's showing. 4 important people. Wait, are they on the same team as the guy? A tall girl with long dark hair steps forward and squints up the board. Then she chooses silently.
Hey! We made it to the top 10!
Mei Satomi. As she jumps up excitement, my eyes are drawn to her chest. But I look away before I catch myself staring. Glancing around me, it seems like I wasn't the only guy. Oh, she jumps up in excitement, so her chest goes up. Okay, I get it. Oh snap, I went too fast. I get it. One of her teammates pushed past to double check in the past.
Of course I'm serious! We're in 9th place! That's not bad at all.
It's in the top 10. Be happy.
Especially considering how long we've actually practiced together.
That's true.
Akira joins me.
Congratulations on your rank, May.
Yes, I got her name right.
Thank you, but I'm sure it means nothing compared to being number 1.
Japanese. She flashes him a smooth smile and rubs her arm, squeezing her chest together in the process. Oh, it's another vowel. Akira falters for a second, then shakes his head and speaks earnestly.
No, you girls are pretty impressive. You're a new team, right? Formed over the summer?
May nods.
It's not often that a team who hasn't had much chance to practice and learn from each other is able to make top rank. You have every right to be proud.
Thanks. That means a lot.
From the first person? Yeah, it makes sense.
I can't believe Akira just suddenly impressed him! I know!
Do you already have sponsors too?
Not yet, but we aren't worried. We've had a few companies reach out to us today.
Nice.
It must be nice not to worry about sponsorship. I think my team and I will go through the SBA to get a sponsor.
What's the SBA? Yeah, SBA, what's that? I do a quick search on my phone. A website for a student-run association pops up on the school network. Oh, it's a sponsorship bridging association. A student association that shares sponsorship opportunities with different teams. Sounds simple enough. Can I get a sponsorship? I click on the more information tab. Why should your team get a sponsor? Money, 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 money. That's what I'm thinking. The SBA prides themselves on pairing appropriate sponsors for Ace Academy teams who have proven their ability in battle. These sponsors fund teams for the repairs costs as well as provided them with equipment improvements. This is a mutual relationship that benefits both the teams through equipment costs and repairs, and the sponsors sponsored by giving them greater exposure and an opportunity to advertise through the teams. I scanned through the rest of the website looking for the on-campus location. I should stop by and see if they can help us with a sponsor. Instead of the location, I find the student volunteer list, and a name pops out to me. Yuna Masaki. She's not a pilot here, guys. She's some kind of psychology student for pilots. I didn't know she was part of the SBA. Maybe she'd be willing to help us out. It's a bit loud since those groups of pilots are still talking, so I moved to a quiet corner and dialed Yuna's number.
Hello?
Hey Yuna, it's Zeph.
Oh, hi! How are you?
I'm fine. How are you? Let's begin a conversation with, caringness, I guess. Good. How are you doing?
Quite well.
Great.
Do you need something?
Oh yes, I did. I came across the SBA website today and it was your name on the volunteer list. Are you still a part of that association?
I am.
I was looking to get our team a sponsor, but wasn't sure how.
Oh.
Then I heard a few students talking about the SBA today and figured I'd check it out. When I saw your name, I just had to ask.
I'd be happy to help you find a sponsor.
Oh, nice. Really? You don't mind?
It's no trouble at all. I'll check in with the association in the morning, and I'll be sure to keep you in the loop.
Thank you, Yuna. Thanks, I appreciate it.
Did you need anything else? I don't mean to rush you, but I've got to head out.
No, you're fine. No, that's all.
Okay, then I'll talk to you when I have something.
Great. Thanks again for your help.
Anytime. See you around.
Yeah, see you. The phone clicks as she hangs up. At least we one step closer to getting a sponsor. I hope. I glanced at the time. It's still early in the morning. What should I do? See if my sister needs a ride home? Shao is the team leader, guys. He's a guy. Sister seems to be friend. Let's see what my sister needs. I'm gonna be a good brother. I'm punching Nikki's phone number and wait for her to answer.
Hey, what's up?
Hi Nikki, it's pretty much done here, so I was just checking to see if you need a ride home. I know Kaito's out again, so maybe we can do something fun, like go to the movies. Kaito's is our uncle. That's who we're staying with.
Wouldn't you rather go with your girlfriend?
I don't have one. I don't have a girlfriend.
I wouldn't say that so loudly.
Like, just give me 2 weeks. I glanced at the students walking past, giving me strange looks. Oops.
Anyway, I guess you'll be seeing that movie alone, because I already made plans with my friends tonight.
Oof. I would join you. Why don't we all hang out together?
I don't think so.
Dang. Rejected. Why not? Your friends love me. Yeah, they love me.
Yeah, That's exactly why I said no.
Don't be like that. Are you worried that they like me more than you?
As if that were possible. Don't you have your own friends you can hang out with? It's weird that you're trying to hang out with mine.
Hey. You don't have to be like that. Yeah, I guess.
Well, good. Go bother one of them. See ya.
She hangs up before I can reply. With a shrug, I think about who else I can call. You know what? Forget it. I'm going to Xiao. Let's hang out, buddy. Let's see if Xiao wants to hang out at the arcade or something. Wait, is his name Xiao or Shu? I call and he picks up after a few rings.
What's up?
Let us partake in the mint of cyber skirmish. Ask Xiao out to the date. Let's go to arcade. What's cyber skirmish? I'm interested in that. Allergies. It's time to go to war. I cannot do it alone. Will you follow me into the gates of purgatory?
That's a hefty request, my good sir.
It involves free snacks at the arcade.
That's simply an offer I can't refuse.
I figure as much.
I'll meet you there.
After hanging up, I head to the arcade. And it's time to go to war. As I enter the building, I spot Xiao waving at me. Dang, look at all these bright neon colors. As soon as I join him, he leads me deeper into the arcade. Where are we going?
To a game which will showcase our skills.
Ah, yes. But the gear simulators are the other way.
Not those skills.
Xiao stops in front of a shooting range and pulls out a gun out of the holster.
Shall we see who the better marks? Not those skills.
Oh, that's how you go back. I just have to scroll down the right route. Okay, that's interesting.
Shall we see who the better marksman is?
Ah, yes. The game has in-built sensors, so we can duck to the side, take cover, or peek out, and then the game will read the movements. It's a team-based game, but it sounds like Xiao wants to turn it into a competition. Let's see, so duck to the side, take cover, or peek out. You on. Yes, when will I? I just got out of the dog fight in last stream. I'm pretty sure it's gonna come soon with the dog fight. Just wait. You see. How about we raise the stakes?
I like the sound of that. What were you thinking?
Loser buys the winner lunch for a whole week. Free lunch? Let's do this, guys.
I never took you for a gambling man.
I gamble lots of stuff in life. It keeps things spicy. I feel lucky. I'm not gambling when the results are already known. It keeps things spicy. I love the unknown stuff in life. Keeps things interesting.
Alright then, may the best man win.
We throw a couple of tokens into the machine. Once the game loads, we jump straight into the action. Xiao takes the lead and lead us straight into the enemy encampment.
You're falling behind, brosip.
Guns blazing, here we go. A larger wave of enemies spawn on Xiao's side.
Ah crap, I'm pinned. Give me some cover.
Help Xiao. I mean, I won't be terrible. It's still a team game. Alright, I'm going in. I take out the shooters, pinning him down.
I knew you'd pull through. Time to finish off this wave.
Yep. We clear the game, however we weren't fast enough to make the leaderboards. Maybe if we haven't spent the beginning competing, it might have been different.
Not bad.
Yeah. After our shooting match, we head to the gear simulators.
No way!
What is it, Xiao? What happened? What is it, my friend? There's a long line which snakes around some of the other gaming stations.
Well, I guess I should have expected this.
Dang. We are popular with Gears. Gears are popular. Why are there so many people?
It's because of the new updates to the simulators.
New updates? Updates?
The arcade has new prototype weapons by Eludian Enterprises installed into the sim.
god, I forgot this name. Another guy was talking about it too. What is his name? Kira? Something like that? I don't even know his name, I forgot about him too. First rank student. Huh, I wonder what kind of weapons.
Not sure, but I can't wait to find out.
A lightsaber? I want a lightsaber. You're pretty excited about this. He scratches his head and wears a sheepish grin.
Yeah, it's because I really do like gears.
I feel you. What got you into them in the first place? Don't say it's for ladies. If you say it's for ladies.
Nah, it's stupid.
I'm sure it's not, you can tell me. It's strange to see him look so serious. After a few more seconds of hesitations, Xiao finally speaks. It's gonna be something stupid, I know.
I got beat up a lot as a kid.
Oh, well my bad, I feel bad now. Oh, it's not stupid. Yeah, no I do, yeah I do. I feel like a jerk. I didn't know. He takes a deep breath.
I was always the one being picked on in class or after school. That's why I hung out alone a lot.
Oof.
Then one year, my mom bought me this sweet gear action figure for my birthday. Man, I loved that thing. It was so awesome.
You gotta love moms.
But the kids from my class, they pulled it from my hands and laughed as the leader smashed it against the concrete.
Dang, kids are ruthless. Oh man.
I sat there, my eyes red from crying, and I thought, if only I had a real gear.
Shell, I'm sorry. He doesn't faze me. If I had known this was such a sensitive topic, I wouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's good to finally talk about it, you know?
Get it off your chest. Suddenly his body starts shaking. Are you alright? Look, I didn't mean to bring up... You... Oh, man, you suck. You absolutely suck. Wait, don't tell me.
I can't believe you actually fell for it!
I got bamboos. I knew it was something stupid, but he pulled me along. Oh my goodness. I can't believe this. Give me back my sympathies. Right? I take back every nice thing I just said.
I'm sorry. It was just too good to resist. Maybe I should give up my piloting career to become an actor.
Don't push it. So, what's the real story? Joe shrugs.
There isn't one. There's just a feeling, you know? Being inside the cockpit, your hands on the control panels, and the only thing you see out of your visuals is down the barrel of your opponent's rifle.
I'm sorry, guys. You mean you like the drill? Didn't take you for a drilling junkie.
That's not exactly it. In a match, everyone is an equal. You could be the son of the president, or missing a leg, or whatever, and none of that matters. All that matters is if you have what it takes to win.
Nice. Well, matches aren't really equal. If you are the son of the president, you could have the best equipment here in the nation, which will obviously give you advantage over the gear with the average equipment.
True, which is why matches held between standard gears are my favorite. Then it really is based on skill alone.
Yes, skill alone, matches are the best. I agree with you. Xiao, unusually serious and speaks in earnest. Although he's still smiling, it's not his usual goofy grin. He might come off as someone who doesn't take anything seriously, but after what he just said, just shared, I get the feeling this part, hides a mind that is observant and alert. Interesting. Yeah, he's a lot of a deeper character.
I don't share that with a lot of people. I don't think they'd understand.
I don't really know what to say. Luckily, Xiao's signature grin returns.
Anyway, good talk.
It was a good talk. You can talk to me anytime. See you next session. Yep, no need to repeat it. I got you back, bro.
That's great, because there was something else on my mind.
What is it, man? What is it? Wow, so soon? Xiao just laughed. The line dwindles as we've been talking, and before we know it, it's all turned.
Looks like we're next.
Shao and I take our places inside the simulation pods, and we continue to battle each other until Shao has to leave. When I get home, Uncle Kaito is lounging on the couch with his feet up and coffee table, and staring intently at his laptop. Mountains of paper and photos surround him, with few loose pieces thrown across the floor. Hey Uncle, is Nikki home? Clearly startled, Kaito spins to face me and loses the rest of his papers in a scattered mess. He rubs his eyes before letting out a resigned sigh and kneels to pick them up. I bend down to help. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
It's not your fault. Sometimes this house can be too quiet.
Oh. Quiet? I guess that means Nikki is at home. He gives me a weak smile. I can tell he's tired. Kaito's been working late almost every night since Nikki and I arrived. I'll hope he's not overworking himself. Take care of yourself, man. I hand back all the papers I collected, and he begins sorting them into folders again. Can I help? He hesitates, then shakes his head.
Thanks, bud, but I've got it.
Oof. I sat beside him. Anyway, what are you working on?
Just some work stuff.
Right. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't really know what Uncle does for a living. What kind of work stuff?
A lot of things.
He's being completely evasive with his answers. I knew it, he's a secret agent. Okay, I can take a hint. Is it a secret?
Huh?
What you doing is it a secret?
No, of course not.
Well, getting info from you is like pulling teeth. He laughs.
Sorry, I'm just looking over the contracts for the restaurant.
Although that being said, contracts. Don't you have a department that handles those?
Yeah, we do, but as regional manager, I have to look at them first to make sure they include everything we discuss. Then I send it to the deal desk to make sure all the legalese is correct and that there are no hidden clauses.
Nice. He pats the pile of papers closest to him.
We're opening up a new cafe in the next month, hence all the new contracts.
Maybe a part-time job there. Oh, really?
Yeah. Actually, it won't be too far away. You know that empty lot in the strip mall?
The one that's been under construction?
Yep, that's where it'll be.
That's pretty close. I have to stop by after it opens and check it out.
Have you been to any of our other restaurants yet?
So he owns restaurants. Well, he's the regional man. He himself owns restaurants, but he's in charge of restaurants. Please do not be disappointed. Time to wing it. I didn't even know you managed restaurants until now.
Really? When you were little, I used to take you there when you visited. Don't you remember?
Kind of, but I didn't know those was your restaurants.
I used to bring you food straight from the kitchen.
I was 5. I thought everyone did that. He laughs.
Fair point. Well, if you get the chance, you should try the place near the park. It serves Western-style cuisine and is very popular in Isukaze. I know it won't be exactly like the food you had back in the States, but I'd be curious to see how you like it.
Oh man, barbecue sounds nice right now. Sure, that sounds great. Hot dogs. Ketchup and mustard. He grins at me before turning back to his stock. I should probably let him work. I'm going to go upstairs. Good luck with all
Thanks.
this. I put archive for the past broadcast, so it should save this time, hopefully. But I did click on that option. It should save. If it doesn't save, then I don't know. I'm probably just gonna have to figure something out. I head to my room and do another quick search on the SBA. Then decided to check out what other clubs are at ACE. It looks like there's a club for everything. Tennis, cooking, business, culture, etc. Give me a second. I'm gonna double check this because of you. Oh my goodness. Like, I know I saved. Going down, 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 down. Yeah, so it's on here, story. I guess. Should save. At some point, I vaguely hear voices downstairs. Ah, yes. Nikki must be home. After a quick combo, she comes upstairs, and I hear her shut the door to her room. I continue surfing the net, but after a while, my eyelids start to droop, and I crawl into my bed before drifting to sleep. I wonder if I can join a club in this game. My alarm snaps me out of my slumber with a groan. I reach outside my blanket in search of the committed snooze button. 5:45 a.m. Dang, why so early? What possessed me to set my alarm at such an ungodly hour? Yes, please tell me. Alright, physical education class. I have this. Wait, what? At 5:45? In the morning? Any normal human being would have picked a more reasonable time for this course, which explains why this time slot was the only one available. Yes, 5:45 in the morning for physical education class. God. I climb out of bed and begin my morning routine. After getting ready, I head downstairs to an empty living room. Kaito and Nikki must be still asleep, like any other normal person. Look guys, I said this, and I say this to everyone. I wish jobs didn't have to work in the morning, because I feel like anyone that works in the morning, it just shouldn't be a thing waking up in the morning. I think everyone should just wake up in the afternoon. Like, I power feast through breakfast and head out my way to the kitchen. An uneventful drive later, I'm waiting outside the gymnasium. Some zombie-like students wait with me. Yes, feel them like that. They'd be lucky if they even show up for the class. The rest are passed out on the campus beach. They all passed out on the benches. Nice. And this guy is in this class too. Oh my goodness. And she's in this class too. She's already moody enough. I wonder how she is in the morning. She must be really moody in the morning. And chill for a boy is too cherry for the current time of day. Breaks through my review. Oh, I hate you so much right now. Cheer for people in the morning. And I see two familiar faces approaching. Shao is beaming, but I can't say the same about Kaori. Her eyes are highly open. She yarns, barely missing a acknowledgement. Wow, she's calm. That's a first. She's actually calm. I'm Kaori on this one. I rubbed my eyes, barely able to stay conscious. Yeah, so this is the girl I almost ran over last stream with my motorcycle. I tried to help her, but she was really angry. She wouldn't take none of my apologies. So we just got off on the wrong foot. But even so, she's mean to everyone. I wouldn't say mean, she's just hard to get along with.
Aw, you're not a morning person either?
Before I get a chance to reply, Shao smacks my back hard and I stumble a few paces. Kara staggers too. She's gonna kick you, yep. And she whips around and stomps on a foot towards— oh, she stomps on the foot. Her drowsy expressions replaced with one of fire. There we go. That's the girl I recognize.
Ow! What was that for?
Just waking you both up for a wonderful day of gym class.
Kaori and I both shoot piercing glares towards Shell. I'm going to end him.
Not before I do.
Shao steps back, his hands going up defensively.
Whoa, guys, chillax. So scary.
What's up with you two picking this as your time slot for the course?
Could ask the same for you.
It was the only one available! I transferred into the program late, so this was the only class available. Kaori crosses her arm.
I guess that makes sense.
And you guys?
We were originally in a later class, but decided to change out.
Why? What possessed you to do this? Any reason why? She looks like Shao looks like her Kaori. She sighs before shrugging her shoulders.
Remember when we told you about us forming our own team because it didn't work out with the previous one?
Oh, so you shared the class with that team. It was awkward, so you guys wanted to leave. So you guys ran away. Yeah?
Let's just say, we all decided to pick the same gym class to train together, but as you know, it didn't work out.
You ran away. It sounds more like falling out. Shao rubs the back of his head. Yeah, so in the beginning, so in summertime, people got to choose their team because they knew coming in the semester that they have to have a team of 4. Then when the semester started, you had 2 days to choose your to submit your question for the 4 team. So transfer students like me and people new that's coming in only had 2 days to choose a team because they didn't know about it. But people that was going into this school because they were already in the past school and knew about it, had all summer to pick their team. And I ended up joining this team because it was one of the few slots that was open for me. Shao rubs the back of his head.
Something like that. In any case, we figured it'd be easier to switch out than deal with that awkwardness every week.
Just make up. Make up with each other. I would drop it for now. I wonder, honestly, I wonder if that one girl I saw that got in top ranking was originally an 18. I don't know, just guessing. Guess that makes sense. We hear a click as the building door unlocks.
Sorry for the wait, everyone. We had a little issue with the gym schedule, but that's now been resolved. Please make your way to the locker rooms, then meet at Gymnasium 3.
May, that's what her name was, May. I wonder if they were on the same team as May, maybe.
Awesome! We'll see you there, Kaori. Come with me, Brosif.
Turn me using Brosif every time. Shao pushes me towards the men's locker room. We quickly change into our uniforms, then Shao and I head towards the gym. Look at that track. It goes circle, off circle. I never seen a track like this before. Even with all the training equipment inside, the space still feels huge. Flags and banners from the past victories hang on the wall and ceiling. Typical Ace Academy, everything looks pristine. Look, they got like covers coming up here. It's Coliseum, in like Roman style, or like in the where Shakespeare was. I can't. I'm bad with history, guys.
Hello.
Shao boy snaps me back to reality. Yeah, what's up?
Jeez, zoning out like that when I'm asking you such an important question? It's almost like you don't care.
I'm sorry, what was it? Yeah, sorry, what did you ask?
What's your favorite flavor of dango?
Oh, strawberry. I never had dango in my life. I'm going with strawberry. You can't go wrong with strawberry, guys. I think he and I have different definition of what is a important question. I suppose it's something in my peripheral vision distracts me from answering. Whoa, 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 whoa. A group of girls into the gym wearing nothing but their panties and t-shirt. This can't be right. Is it bloomers? They probably wearing bloomers. I've rubbed my eyes, but magical sight remains in full focus. What's going on?
Huh?
The girl's over here. They're walking around in panties. Xiao glances excitedly, but deflates a second later.
What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, so it's bloomers. Yeah, because bloomers is like sports underwear that they show a lot in anime. I don't know if they actually still wear that in Japan today. I just know it's in a lot of school animes. How are you not seeing this?
See what? Girls wearing their gym uniforms?
It's incredibly revealing. Xiao stares for a moment.
I still don't get it. That's what they've always worn, ever since elementary school.
And that's why it's a natural thing, because it's an elementary school anime.
Actually, now that you mention it...
What is it? What are you gonna tell me? I'll watch as Xiao's face reddens.
My god! What have you done?
What have I done? What?
I won't be able to focus in this class anymore.
Oh man, I'm sorry, man. Come on, I couldn't have been the only one seeing this.
You were. I was desensitized to this from childhood because my memories never associated this attire with perversion. And thus there was nothing to be perverted about.
Yep, desensitized. Elementary school since childhood, it's a norm for them. It's like how public bathing too. You know, to us in America, it's like public bathing. What the heck is this? What the heck are you talking about?
I don't know, man. I'm too distracted to think clearly.
I'm sorry. I ruined you, but you know, now you know how I feel.
What are you two yelling about?
About bloomers. Bloomers, lady. Bloomers. Pay attention to the conversation. We both spin around and see Kaori. She also wearing what no one in their right mind would dub as gym uniform. In America, we got this thing called gym shorts, or track pants. We both spin around and see Kaori. Oh, I did it again. Her posting link. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry, guys. Legs are completely free of blemish, and the way the material shows off her body makes it clear that she works hard to stay fit. How can she wear something? A way to get slapped, guys. Squiddy, I'm coming for that booty. Never mind. This is a way to get yelled and slap. This is a way to get beat up. Her exercise routine is yielding superb results. This is the safest choice, guys. If I ever had any doubt about Kaori's physical prowess, I don't have them anymore. It must take hard work and discipline to have a body like hers. Oh my goodness. I try, guys. You saw I try. I try to not sound perverted in a way, but it's taken perverted. I can't help what she thinks, guys. She frowns as a hand instantly goes to her side. The only thing betraying her unimpressed expression is a slight pink creeping into her cheeks.
Are you really trying to hit on me with a line like that?
I'm not hitting on you. No, just giving credit what it's due. Yeah. You can take it however you want. It's just impressive to see someone vigilant with their training. Cross her arms as a pink on her cheeks. Oh, she's embarrassed.
Thanks, I guess.
That's the first time she said thank you, guys. Where's the achievement? I want that achievement. I actually got a thank you from her. A few moments to go by as we wait for the class to start. By the way, have you guys thought about what we should do for the sponsorship?
Not quite.
No.
Interesting. Reminds me of scholarships for college. Still trying to do the scholarships. Xiao and I both glance at Kaori in surprise, and she crosses her arm.
What?
You're usually on top of this stuff.
Dang.
I've been busy. This team isn't the only thing I focus on.
Before Xiao can say anything else, I intervene. That's okay, I might have a lead anyways.
Really?
Yes, because I am actually working hard for this team. She doesn't need to sound so surprised. Yeah, you know, the SBA? They both nod. I know someone who works for them. She agreed to help us find a sponsor. Child claps me on the back.
This is why I chose you to join our team. You make things happen.
Yeah, and he was also talking about the spirit in my gear too. Are you sure it's not because I was the only person available? Kaori snorts, but Xiao is unfazed.
That too.
Xiao is about to speak again when Kaori shushes him. Shh, hold on.
Be quiet! Class is about to start.
Why do we need to pay attention? It's a physical education class. We're just doing jumping jacks, running, push-ups, and stuff like that. There's nothing important about this. The professor waits for the room to quiet down before he begins the class. Just tell me what to jump, tell me what to run, tell me what to lean. I do it. The professor dismisses the class and the three of us file out together. Dang, 5:45 a.m. in the morning. I'm still stuck on that. That's like 2 hours of sleep I could've got before school started. I haven't had such a fantastic workout since coming to Japan. I'm totally in my element. See, that athletic trait I have going on really helps me out. Just saying, boys.
I am dead. This is the end for me. I bid you good morrow.
And you need to work on your physical. That's physics? That's not physics. God, athleticness. I'm looking back and see Xiao sluggishly chilling behind us. I'm not dragging you or carrying you if you fall down. I'm letting you know that. What's up with him? Harry doesn't even look back.
Serves him right. That's what happens when you pig out on junk food all day.
Hey, cake, cupcakes, brownies and stuff, and candy are good stuff. Chips too.
I promise, I'll work harder.
That's what they all say.
He always says that, but he never does.
Yep. Story of the life.
Goodbye, cruel world.
Seriously, I think we should check on him.
Fine.
If he dies, we're gonna need another teammate.
My brosif, I don't know how you're keeping up with Kaori. That is impossible.
Impossible? Is that a real word? Impossible? Not impossible? Interesting.
Impossible.
Oh! So yes, impossible is not a word.
That's what I said.
I scratch the back of my head. It's not really that tough. You just have to keep working on it until it gets easier. It's like a muscle, man. I mean, it is a muscle. Kari looks over at me. I think she looks impressed. Anyways, let's get out of here. She nods and summons up a second wind as we make our way to the exit. Look at that. I'm making progress with her. She's not talking over me anymore. She's not scowling at me every second. I'm making progress here, guys. Once we're outside, Xiao waves goodbye.
Well, that was fun. I got some stuff to take care of, though. I'll catch you on the flip side, Kaori, Mr. Brosif.
On the flip side.
Same. I'll talk to you guys later.
We all say goodbye. Guys, I'm gonna give it to Valerie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm ashamed of myself. I should spend some time on my studies, but I don't want to be cooped up inside when it's such a nice day. Taking a stroll through campus, I find an isolated bench near the campus cafe, and I pull out my tablet. Maybe I take a look at my first assignment for my foreign exchange international bridging class. I'll log into the web link, but can't find the tab for my class. Maybe the professor has set it up yet. I wonder if anyone else is having trouble. Good thing that Valerie gave me her number in class. I find it on my phone and give her a call. I gave it a day, so I'm not too desperate, guys. She answered the phone almost immediately.
Oh my, someone's eager. Aren't you supposed to wait 3 days before calling a girl?
And there was a day, at least a day has passed, so I'm not that eager. I never heard of that rule before. Don't flatter yourself. I didn't call to play games. Really? But I always call a girl when I need her. Needed her. Nice.
Need me?
Always. In my heart. In my soul. Yes,
The
I
answer
need help.
is yes.
Oh, nice. I haven't asked you yet.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Are you able to access the Foreign Exchange International Bridging class web thing that's along FEIB? That's what I'm calling this class now, guys. FEIB.
This is why you called me?
Oh, I disappointed her so much, but yes. Why else would I call you? Do better, guy. Date? Want a date?
Hold on. Let me log in.
I wait in silence while she types on the line.
Yeah, I can see it. Why?
Why the crap? Why can't I see it? What's this?
The professor wants us to go off campus and explore the city of Hisokaze.
She pauses, then her voice turns into silk.
Oh, now I understand why you called.
Even if it's a lie, say yes. Recover from this fall.
I would love to.
What? Love to what? Ah, God, you so dense.
Be your partner.
Partner? Like for life? She laughs.
Slow your roll, mister. We haven't even gone on a date yet.
So, partner for...
Partner for the project, silly. We can work in pairs.
Oh. So when you say when another person would make it fun than going alone. Sure, yeah, let's do that.
Great. When do you want to get together?
How about this weekend?
It's a date.
No, it isn't.
We'll meet at the park. See you then.
Just take it as a date. It's not a date. I'm trying to help you. You're ruining it. She hangs up before I can finish. I really hope she was joking about that. I'm basically done for the day, but I don't feel like going home just yet. I wander the campus aimlessly as I decide what I wanted to do. Check out the quad. What's the quad? Quad? Or is it just quad? I don't know. It's a gorgeous day and I don't want to be cooped up inside. I want to go to the quad and see what's happening there. I remember briefly passing through the quad last week, so I had a vague idea of how to get there. Mostly I just follow the greenery. After a few minutes, I spot an open lawn of green grass. A couple of guys are running around the yard playing some sort of game. At the same time, a bunch of students are having a picnic in the shade of a giant oak. And a few others are reading on the benches lining the yard. Something flies towards my head, coming dangerously close to my eyes. Run! Duck! Catch! And squeeze my eyes and I hit the wrong one. I suck at this. Before something hard crashes my forehead and knocks me over. My vision blurs and darkens. When I'm able to see again, two boys are hovering over me.
Are you hurt?
Just my pride. Oh, my pride. My heart drops. One guy offers me a hand.
We're really sorry about that.
It was my fault. I threw the frisbee a little too hard and it got away from us.
These things happen.
Thanks for being so cool about it.
The first guy squints at me. Then his face lights up in recognition.
Wait a minute. I know you. You're the chick magnet.
Dang. What?
Oh, yeah! From the foreign exchange class.
Remember us?
Yeah.
It's awesome that you're here.
Why? An idea drawn to.
Hey, you wanna play with us?
Yeah, you should join us.
Sure. I shrug. These guys are a bit excitable, but otherwise don't seem so bad. Okay, I play.
Awesome!
Let's move away from other people so there's no chance we'll accidentally hit anyone. Again.
Ah, good idea. Those guys aren't too bad. I learned that they're from Korea. Oh, Korea. And have been inseparable since childhood. My phone rings and your name flashed on my screen. Sorry guys, I got to take this. It's been fun. The guys nod and wave at me. I answer the phone as I search for a secluded spot to talk. Hi, Yuna. How goes the search?
Actually, that's why I called you. I have some good news.
Bet. What is it?
I got you an interview.
Bet. Already? It's only been a day. How'd you do it?
Lots of phone calls.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. I laugh. Thanks, Yuna. This is great.
I know. It's with Warp Tech Corporation.
Warp Tech Corporations. I nearly dropped the phone. How did you get a major player like Warp Tech interested in
I told them the truth. You guys are a strong, up-and-coming team. And with the right sponsor there to support you, you'll be unstoppable.
Thanks. We definitely had an advantage. We had access to Warp Tech weaponry. When is the interview?
Yeah, about that.
Oh. Here it comes. Your hesitation is ominous.
Your interview is tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Ha! Good one. Any second now, it's gonna jump out and then we have a good...
Huh?
This isn't a joke.
No, I'm serious. It's tomorrow, and you need to be there.
I need to call my team. I don't know if they'd be able to make
They
it.
don't all need to be there. As long as one member of the team is there, the interview can happen.
Thank God of that.
Can you make it?
I need time to prepare, especially if I'm going alone.
No, I'll be there. And as a member of the SBA, I'll be taking the lead in presenting your credentials. I've got everything under control.
Awesome. Really awesome. See, this is what we need in life. Someone that would do stuff for you. This is everyone needs a friend like this. Alright, I make my own preparations tonight and meet tomorrow.
Great! I'll meet you in front of the library after class.
Thanks again, Yuna. I owe you
It
one.
was my pleasure.
We both hang up. The first thing I do is send a group text to my team. Got an interview with Warp Tech Corp tomorrow afternoon. Whoop, whoop. Can any of you join? Okay, if you can't, I have it under control. Yeah, I believe it when I see it. Let's see what your under control is gonna be like, man. Here. There we go. A minute after I sent the text, I received a reply. It's from Shao, which is no surprise. He's always freakishly quick to respond. Bro self, I be hanging Fritz on the dock plan. I literally have no idea what that means. I text him back. So you mean yes? Ah, you funny. Good luck, and let me know how. Figures. At least I got my answer. One down, 2 more to go. I still got some time before I need to go home. Yuna. I feel like doing something active, but I don't just want to lift weights. I heard the Recreation Center always has lots of activities going on. Oh yes, the Recreation Center. Like every college has. There's bound to be something there I can do. At least every college I went had a recreation center. As I walk in, the first thing I notice is how much natural light shines into the room. The facility is huge, but it doesn't feel overwhelmed. There are signs leading to different gymnasiums, and even a pool. Have a pool? There's a locker room nearby, and I take advantage of the facility to change into my gym clothes. As I continue to explore, I spot tennis courts filled with students playing matches. Few students crowd the sidelines, waiting for a court to be open. I'm playing tennis? Yeah, tennis. Yuna is among them. She's standing alone, stretching out her arms. I'd head over and greet her. Hey, Yuna.
Hi!
She seems surprised. Oh, cute outfit.
I didn't expect to see you here.
I didn't expect to be here, to be honest. She chuckles. So you play tennis?
A little, just for fun. Do you play?
Not exactly. I mostly play contact sports.
Oh, okay.
My free time is usually spent, fighting with giant robots. Yuna giggles softly. So, have you been waiting long for a court to free up?
Not too long. Plus, I'm next on the wait list, so once the court opens up, I'll be able to play.
Who are you playing against? She shrugs.
Anyone who's available.
How about you and I play a game then? She suddenly seems shy.
Sure, but I have to warn you, I'm a bit rusty. I haven't played much this season.
Watch her be amazing. Let's have a fun match. That just means it's a better chance for me to win. We'll be evenly matched then. Let's have a fun match. For a game between fans, who's the better player, it doesn't matter, just as long as we're having fun.
I agree. I'm sure this will be a good match either way.
I can't play with no equipment though. I feel like she really is amazing though. She's like one of those types of oh, it's nothing. And I'm totally bad. And then when it goes, it's oh, no. What is this? Is there somewhere I can borrow a racket?
I actually have an extra you can use.
She has an extra racket, guys. Great, thanks. You cannot tell me. And she said this season when she said she's a bit rusty too. I do not believe. English? I speak Neopon? What? Neopon? What the heck is Neopon? I take our places on the opposite sides. Since you're feeling a little anxious, why don't you mess up? You mess up when you ask who to serve first. She says she's rusty. She hasn't played a season. But usually people that says rusty is pretty good. And she says season, so that's a whole season she plays. And she has an extra racket. You're gonna lose. I'm gonna lose.
Oh no, that's okay.
Please, I insist. She smiles her thanks and nods. True Japanese Neopon. You are hilarious. Thank you, Anna Play Gaming, for the new being a follower. Yeah, I never heard Neopon. I'll look that up. I heard it. I heard a Nippon, Ninja. As we settle into place, I give my racket a few equipment swings. As we settle into place, I give my racket a few experimental swings. Once ready, I nod. Yuna tosses the ball into the air and pulls back her arm. When I respond, crack, her racket connects the ball at a powerful serve. The ball whizzes towards me at lightning speed. Return! I barely managed to clip the ball. It lobs over the net, but veers out of bounds. What the heck was that? I told you, man. You screw up. You screw up.
I'm sorry.
I glance at Yuna's worried face and snap out of my case. It's fine. I wasn't expecting that. But I'd be expecting your next one. She smiles, then prepares for her next serve.
15 love.
Look at that smile. She bounces the ball a few times, preparing herself before the serve. Then she throws it overhead. It's over. It's over, guys. Her next serve is just as powerful. The ball zooms towards me. Hit! I catch it with the tip of my racket. The ball flies erratically, but it makes it over the net. Yuna smoothly parries it back. The longer we play, the more I'm able to keep up with a volley. Yuna's face is set deep in concentration, but she easily counters my hit every time the ball flies over the net. resting my butt. If this is how she plays when she's out of practice, then I'm not sure I'm ready to face her at her peak. It's not in her final form, guys. Once the element of surprise is gone, I'm more used to Yuna's play. I managed to keep up with her really well. In the end, she wins the match 6-4. Yep.
That was a good game. You did really well.
Thanks, but I was still no match for you. I'm not sure I believe that you are out of practice. You were amazing out there. Yuna cheeks are flushed from both the match and from embarrassment.
Thank you, but I really don't deserve such praise.
You have nothing to be embarrassed about. Even at your worst, you're still better than me.
That's not true.
Are you part of the school league? She shakes her head no. She's really considering trying out. Interesting. So...
You think so?
I'm interested about her character. Definitely. She's good at tennis, but she's not in the school league, and she never breaks a rule in her life. She seems pleasure, but
shrugs. I'm not sure I have time for that kind of commitment.
Hey, are you guys finished?
Oh, she's also in the sponsorship volunteer too. We turn and face a pair of students walking onto the court.
Oh, yes, we just finished.
Then get off the court.
Actually, we were wondering if you two would be interested in a doubles match.
Oh. Doubles match? You and I glance at each other. We both break into grin.
Sounds like fun.
I never played doubles before. Yeah, let's do it.
Great. You guys can serve first. Good.
That was a mistake, my bad. Mistake. I retrieve the ball and toss it to Yuna. She catches it and preps to serve. I don't think these two know what they in for. Yep. Here we go. As soon as I get home, Nikki jumps off the couch and greets me.
There you are. What took you so long?
Tennis. What? She has her hands on her hip and taps her foot impatiently. Did I forget we have plans tonight? Run. Turn it around on her turn. Play it cool. I'm no later than usual.
So, I've still been waiting forever for you to come home.
Really? You usually come home around the same time I do. How come you came back so early this time?
Well, I have some exciting news!
Nikki sits down on the couch and I follow her. What is it?
Remember when you suggested I start a cooking club at school?
Oh, you did it. Nice. Yeah.
I took your advice and spoke with the school administration and they loved the idea! I already have a teacher who's agreed to sponsor the club and a few of my classmates have approached me asking if they could join.
Nice. That's awesome, Nikki.
I know. I was thinking of structuring it so that we can learn a new dish each week, and anyone can share a dish, so it's not just me leading everything. Our first meeting is next week, and I thought I could start us off by teaching something simple and non-Japanese.
She pauses and looks thoughtfully at me.
What do you think I should make?
Pepper steak. You said non-Japanese. Sandwich, salad, sushi? You said non-Japanese though, right? So a sandwich? That's too easy. Let's do hard stuff. Sushi.
You said non-Japanese?
California roast.
Not what I meant. Let me guess. Those are the only foods you can make.
Of course not. I know how to make mac and cheese.
Eating stuff from a box? That's not cooking.
I disagree with that statement. If it comes out of the oven or microwave and I eat it, I cook the food. Nothing you can say is different than me. I can make spaghetti.
Maybe you should join our club.
And that is my cue to leave.
No, don't go. I was just kidding.
I laugh. I know, but I got some study I need to do anyways.
Okay.
Congratulations on getting your club started. I bet it would end up being the most popular club in your school.
Thanks. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I like having a smallish size group so we can all interact easily, but having a larger group means more exposure to new foods.
I feel the same way, but not with foods with college classes. The more smaller the classes, the better I feel.
Anyway, that's getting way ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, you still need to decide what you're gonna do for your first meeting.
Some help you've been.
Hey, you wanted to make, other than that, with sandwiches and salad. That's not too hard to make. I can make a sandwich, just bread, ham, mustard, call it a day. Well, I can do bread and jelly and call it a day too. You know, you still love me.
That's what you think.
She waves a goodbye anyways. Once in my room, I settled down at my desk, began collecting research and statistics I can present at the interview. I want to be well informed, especially if I'm going to be representing my team. Wait, did Kaori or Mayu ever respond to my text? A quick check of my phone shows me they did. I'll open my text first. I hope it doesn't cause you much trouble if I don't go, but I have a previous engagement and can't make it. Best of luck. I shrug. At least she was nice about it. Kaori definitely can't go. She's always busy. She's always doing something on her phone too. Next I open Kaori text. Why did you just schedule the interview so soon? Of course I can't make it. Don't mess this up. No good luck? I guess that's her way of saying good luck. Don't mess this up. Take it as that. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Kaori. At least Yuna would be there to back me up. Yeah, at least I have one friend. I read over my notes a few more times until I'm confident about what I would say. Then I head to bed early so I can be well rested tomorrow. I'm gonna ace this interview, guys. Wish me luck. I wake up after the first sound of my alarm and hop out of bed. Today is the interview. As I get dressed, I practice my speech in my head. Breakfast goes by in a blur, as I try to anticipate what questions they would ask me. Before long, I reach the campus, as if in a dozen days, I go to the class and take a seat by the window. Protagonist seat!
Good morning, class. I hope you're all prepared for the pop quiz.
What pop quiz? I don't even know pop quiz. Pop quiz? Oh, wait, it's a pop quiz. Of course I don't remember a pop quiz. I didn't hear about a pop quiz. It's a pop quiz.
You are absolutely right. That is why, young man, it is called a pop quiz.
I feel attacked. The only person who is amused by that is the professor. He hands one page out to each student, and soon I am staring at a sheet of questions. What is the difference between overheating core and draining core? Dang, pick C. It's always C. You are so right. It's the same thing. Overheating, of course, when a core is utilized too much in a short span of time, while draining core is when the total energy is available to complete it. It's this one. Cause thinking like a gun. When you like Halo, that one pistol, when you use it and too much in a short-term span, it heats up. So yeah, that sounds about right. I spent some time completing the rest of the questions. With my quiz complete, I hand it in at the front of the class. Thank you. Hey, I may be stupid, but I'm not that stupid. I nod and return to my seat. The professor waits for the rest of the class to finish before beginning the lesson.
That is all for today. Have a good afternoon.
I aced that test, guys. Oh no, it was D! Oh no! I've been before. I'm not sure why I'm in such a hurry. I still have a few hours before I need to meet Yuna. You're right, I should have chose D. I was wrong. I'm not sure why I'm in such a hurry. I still have a few hours before I need to meet Yuna. I wonder what I should do to the pastime. Let's hang out with Xiao. Maybe Xiao down to hang for a bit. I'll call him, but the phone rings for a while before it connects. Hey Xiao. Hello, you have reached 1-800-GET-SWOLE. How may I help you today? Say what now? Yeah, how much for an order of Swole? I'd like to make 5 orders of Swole, please. Thank you for your patronage. That would be 1 400-pound deadlift, 10 reps of 50 pounds chorus, and a gallon of strawberry flavor whey. You guys have really raised the prices since my last order. Sorry, customer bro. The economy just isn't what it used to be. I hear you, but as a loyal customer, I deserve a discount. I hear movement on the line.
Hey, sorry about that. One of the guys picked up my phone while I was in the bathroom.
It's okay. Do you have a class right now?
Nope.
Let's do something.
Sure. You still on campus?
Always. Yeah, why?
You should come over and meet the brosips.
Oh, sure. I'll be there in a few. Making new friends, guys. Ooh, this is a nice room. It's nice. She opens the door. No, Xiao opens the door. I don't know why I said she. Xiao opens the door, and I am insulted by the stench of sheet. Sakura? I don't even know what Sakura
Welcome
is.
to Mikasa.
Your casa smells like beer and sweat. I guess it's beer.
That, my friend, is the scent of men.
Huh. Is that what I smell like? No, that's just... that is just... a man who needs a shower. Xiao sniffs himself.
Still fresh.
I followed Xiao through the house when he suddenly... a ball flies at my face.
Bro, watch out!
Catch! I got it this time, guys. My arm shoots out and I catch the ball mid-on.
Dude, that was sick!
A couple of Xiao's doormates run up to me. Good reflex, man.
Wait, Show, isn't this guy the pilot on your team?
It's Show, not Xiao. Show.
Yep, that's right.
Bro.
Bro!
Oh. Is that why you always say brosif?
We watched the qualifiers. You were awesome!
The way you take out those 2 gears with your rear fist was badass. It was a close call. I'm going to get better I'm only going to get better from here. I'm not getting settled for anything less than first in the rankings. Bro! Just go around saying to other people, bro! That's right. That's the right attitude, man. Yeah.
When you're number 1, give us a shout out, bro.
I don't even know your names. Count on it. I don't even know their names. We continue down the hall towards Xiao's room, who's leaving his brosips back to the game of indoor football. Oh no, he got me saying it. Brosip. Everywhere I turn, there's at least an empty beer bottle. The trash cans are spilling with trash. There are takeout boxes left in the random areas. Huh. Sounds like a hot mess. Quite the place you got here.
You like it? It feels really genuine, doesn't it?
Maybe a little too genuine.
I guess it can be kind of overwhelming. I really do like it here, though.
I'm glad for you. Sho opens the door to his room, and I believe by how clean it is, there's a few clothes and books scattered around the room, but nothing on the floor. His room is decorated with posters and scantily clad action movie heroines and video game warriors. There's a huge TV facing his bed, and he has a multitude of gaming platforms set up around it. Yeah, me too. I have multiple gaming consoles too. My room. I take a seat on his bed while Sho sits at his desk. Why do you like it here so much?
I'm surrounded by my brothers. What's not to like?
You have real bros?
Yeah, just one. He's older.
How much older? Does he go to Ace too?
No, he's way older.
Oh, an adult. Is he in a company? Do you miss him? Shao shrugs.
I suppose I do, but not so much in a brotherly way. He was more of a father to me than my father was. He's currently working overseas, though.
Oh. Well, that guess is off the window. Does he visit? Yeah, does he visit often? You get to see him much?
Not really. We usually only see him once a year.
I guess living so far away can make visiting difficult. He doesn't seem too bothered by it.
Anyway, enough about my family. Since you're here, how about a few matches?
Joe tossed me a controller. You are on. I'm gonna win. And kick Joe's ass at video games until he has to leave for the class. Yuna is already waiting for me at the library. A tablet with the SBA logo is clutched in her hand. She smiles and breathes a sigh of relief when she sees me.
Oh, good. You're still wearing your uniform. I forgot to tell you yesterday to wear it, and remembered too late to text you.
Interesting. Oh, I was preoccupied on what I would say today that I forgot to think about what I wear. No worries. Thank God I was worried about that. I came out prepared, and I hope my voice sounds more confident than I feel. Yuna knows the waver in my voice. She placed a hand on my shoulder. The heat of her hand soothes my nerves, and I relax a little bit.
Okay, well, are you ready to go?
Never. Yeah. She starts towards the bus stop when I stop her. I can drive us.
Are you sure?
Yeah, let's go. She follows me into the parking lot into my bike. Without a second thought, I hop on, but Yuna hesitates. Nah, man. I don't think my voice sounds good. What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I just didn't know you had a motorcycle and not a car.
No helmets for you. I'm letting you know that. No helmets. She gingerly slides onto the bike. When she settles, we speed off. Yuna distracts me where to go. About 15 seconds chat delay. Interesting. I didn't know that. 15 seconds chat delay. Oh, I'll look into that. And eventually tells me to park in front of an impressive building. It's narrow, but shoots straight into the sky, cutting through the clouds. As we walk in, a perky receptionist greets us from behind her desk.
Welcome to WorkTap Corporation. How may I help you?
It's fire sense, because I remember there was something about chat delays when I was going through the settings, so I can look at that maybe. And then if that doesn't work, then it's probably something with the internet maybe.
We have an appointment with Mr. Takeda.
If all fails, I would just Google this thing. The receptionist smiles and gestures us to the empty chair.
Of course. If you'll please take a seat, he'll be with you shortly.
As soon as we take our seats, the receptionist types a rapid sequence into her computer, then drags the document from her monitor onto her tablet, and disappears into a hall in the back. I glance at Yuna. She meticulously going over her notes. Are you nervous? She thinks for a moment.
Not as much as I thought I'd be. Are you?
I'm either really nervous or really hungry. No way I can resist these feeling whites. Nerves are like feelings, they don't exist. What's that confident, guys? If I act confident, I would become confident. Nah, I got my secret weapon.
What's that?
I flash her a smile. One look at me, and she would be hooked.
We're meeting with a man.
I can do a man too. One flash of this, and the man would be all over me. I freeze as I run the scenario in my head. It could still work. Yuna chuckles. I'll be right back real quick. The receptionist comes back, and I gestures for us to follow her. A ponytail bounced behind her as she walked briskly down the hall and directed us into the spacious office. Oh, he looks pretty chill. A portly older man sits behind an old-fashioned mahogany desk. DBZ flashbacks. His jaws wiggles as he offers us seats, which we will both take. Mahogany, right? Mahogany. The walls are painted white, but one wall has a translucent sheen with Yuna SBA submission pocket projected on it. His chair squeaks in protest as he leans forward to greet us.
Miss Misaki, it's a pleasure to see you again.
Thank you for agreeing to meet with us, Mr. Takeda. I'd like to introduce my associate.
Talk about his mahogany desk. That should give him interest. I'm Zeph Black. It's nice to meet you. He nods in acknowledgement, while Yuna continues.
He is here to represent his team at Ace Academy.
I'm sorry I'm the only one here. They got, it was a short notified time that we had this tomorrow.
And you are in need of a sponsor.
That is correct, good sir. Yes, I do have a twin brother, Zeph White. He's the other personality of me that you guys don't know about. He waves a hand towards the wall and shuffles the data on there.
As you can see, Miss Misaki did a detailed job of describing you and your team in your application. But I'd like to hear from you. Tell me about yourself.
So words I fear the most in interviews. I always had an interest in gear. I like long walks. This isn't no date. What is there to tell? It's always good to say something though in interviews. I grew up in the world of gears, and I knew from an early age that I wanted to be a pilot. While a student at CINY, romance route, right? Romance the guy. Seduce him during the interview to get sponsored. I began my program in piloting and earned top marks in all of my classes. I recently transferred and tested into the pilot program at Ace Academy, where I'm pursuing my degree in piloting.
As a transfer student, that's not an easy program to test into.
He sounds impressed. Yes, I'm doing it, guys. I'm doing it.
Tell me, out of all your other options, why did you choose Warp Tech Corporation?
Money. You are the best around. Look, I know nothing about these companies, guys. It was an easy decision. Warp Tech Corporation sets the standards for gear weaponry. I read about your latest announcement of the advancement in particle technology. Same output on the beam weaponry while reducing core uses by 15%. Wow, that's pretty good. None of your competitors have made a breakthrough like that yet.
There has also been some controversy over that release.
Oh? Some are saying using the new technology will affect the longevity longevity of the weapon, but there's no proof of that yet. I prefer to see evidence and believe rumors. He nods.
It's refreshing to see a young person keeping up to date with the latest releases.
I think I detected a hint of approval in his voice. Yes, it's all going according to cake.
Okay, and why should Warp Tech Corporation choose you? In other words, what sets you apart from the competition?
I'm handsome. I'm smart. I'm deaf. A perfect person. We are a breath of fresh air. My team is half woman. I'm international. Wait. We are a breath of fresh air. My team is half woman. I'm international. Nice. As a new team, we aren't so set in our ways that will stifle creativity. We're not afraid to try new strategies we think would benefit the team, and we receptive to feedback. That said, we also actively aware of our abilities. We work well together because we are upfront with each other, and not only about our strengths, but also about our weakness. And we use that knowledge to our advantage. God, I wish I could talk like this during an interview. I sneak a peek at Yuna, who looks pleased. And give me a thumbs. Yuna, Mr. Take seems to be appreciating my answers as well.
Well, I think I've heard enough for now. Miss Misaki, do you have a copy of your team's qualifier transcripts?
Ooh.
Yes, of course.
She flicks on her tablet and flicks the document onto the projected wall. The interview seems to be going well. I glance at Yuna, who smiles encouraging at me. Miss Takeda takes a quick glance at the file and frowns. Oh no.
Your team is only ranked 21?
Dang. Yes, sir. He sighs and self-rejects.
You seem generally passionate about your team and your studies, and perhaps if the circumstances were different, we would consider your candidacy. Unfortunately, Warp Tech only accepts teams who are ranked within the top 10 from Ace Academy.
Yeah. As I'm still processing rejected, Yuna protests on my behalf.
Mr. Takeda, couldn't you make an exception? You said yourself that if rank weren't a factor, his team would be a strong candidate. A representation by you would make a significant difference in their growth and development, and their success reflects positively on you and your company.
Look at that wingman help.
I'm sorry, Miss Misaki. I do believe with skills like his, he will find a sponsor. Just not with us.
Won't you even give him a chance?
Miss Misaki, I'm sure you understand the image that we have built and what would happen to that image if we stopped recruiting from the top 10. I thank you very much for your interest in us and wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks, but it's life. His voice has a hard edge and finality. He gestures towards the door, then returns his attention to his desk. All pretense drop. Yuna turns out of the office while I follow calmly behind her. Disappointment makes my feet feel heavy. After we leave the building, Yuna whirs to face me.
What? A hypocrite! How can his company promote taking risks when he won't take any himself?
Yeah.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
It's okay, it was a long shot anyways. Even though we didn't get the sponsorship, I still appreciate you helping me out.
Don't give up just yet. I will get you a sponsor.
Watch my rank rise up, and then when we're in the top 10, he comes in. I'm like, ha! What now? Shoving it in his face. I'm not sure how far apart the thinking will get us. Leaving less to the imagining might work out in our favor. Let's be realistic. Let's see. I like your enthusiasm, but I'm not sure that alone will keep us as sponsor. She looks at me blankly. While waiting for me to answer, she hops on the back of my bike. I get on after her and starts the engine. Yuna is quiet the entire ride back to campus. When we arrive, she gives me a hurried goodbye and rushes off, leaving me wondering just what she has planned. I too wonder what she's planning. Well, sitting here and stewing my thoughts isn't productive. I have some time before I need to go home. Maybe someone will be free. And it's Valerie again. As I'm passing my quad, I spot a familiar blonde head waving me over. Valerie sits cross-legged on the grass with a sketch pad in her lap. Across from her is a male student holding a basic pose with his hands on his waist. As I approach, he eyes me suspiciously, but is careful not to move. Valerie pats the space next to her, so I sit down. What are you doing?
Practicing my nudes.
What? What? Valerie, get help.
Nude?
The monitor shifts out of place, but Valerie stops him.
Hey, don't move.
Yeah, don't you freaking move. He seems uncertain, but resumes his position. Valerie returns her attention to me.
Wanna see?
I'm 50-50 on this. Yes and no. I can clearly see it's not you, so I'm not sure where she's going with this. Sure.
Whoa, wait!
The student breaks from his pose and practically leads towards Valerie's sketchbook. As he looks at the drawing, he sighs in relief.
It's not a nude. Oh.
How relieved he sounded.
Of course not. You're clothed.
Duh.
Yeah?
I asked you to model because I wanted to draw you exactly as I saw you. If I wanted you nude, we'd most likely be in my bedroom.
No comment on that, guys. With that, that's just no comment. The model turns bright red as she speaks.
Is that what you want? Because we could do that.
He said we could do that. You got all his hopes up just to crush it. She shakes her head.
No, I wanted a live model in the quad to capture the sunset.
Then let me get back to my pose.
Valerie sighs and pouts.
No, it's too late. We've missed the light. This is ruined.
You should have knew this was gonna happen. She knew she was playing you, man. She was playing.
Sorry. Maybe we can do this another time? I can give you a call.
Now you just sound desperate.
Oh, unfortunately, I don't have a phone.
Ooh. Eileen, hey,
Yeah, I just moved here, and I haven't gotten all of that set up yet.
This feels bad. This conversation feels bad. I feel bad for this guy.
I can help you out with that if you want.
He sounds so desperate. He's so desperate.
That's so sweet. But I already have someone who's helping me out.
She smiles at me and puts a hand on my arm. What is happening? Play along. I'm not gonna be a part of this. Hey. I grin at her. That's right. In fact, that's what we were planning on doing this evening. She doesn't miss a beat.
Yeah, I was supposed to find him after we were done here, but someone's a little early.
I just couldn't stay away, you know? Just too good looking. I place a hand over her romantically.
Aww.
Never mind, I'd better get going.
Yeah, man, you lost this battle from the beginning. Shoo. He turns away before we can say anything. I am cheating. Who am I cheating on? I'm not dating no one in this game. Oh. Yeah, that's a separate life right there.
Bye.
Riley waves at his retreating form. Once he's out of view, she sits back down and discards the half-finished drawing, then flips to a fresh page. You gave me your number. I know you have a phone. Yes, we do know. But you don't get it. She was rejecting him.
Obviously. Who doesn't have a phone?
Which makes it so sad too when she said it, because it was like kind of like a hard rejection. When the girl says, I don't have a phone, it's over. Why'd you tell the guy you didn't? She ignores me.
Go stand over there and strike a pose.
What?
I need you to model for me.
Strike a heroic press. Unleash my inner sexy beast. Posing his lame. I call this the blue still. Guys, which one should I do? Should I do heroic pose or sexy beast pose? I feel like I should do the sexy beast pose just to see. I just want to see what happens. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this next. Let's just see what happens. When she sees what I got in store for her, she forget all about sketching, and I want to do other things. I get on my feet and flash her an intimate yet smothering gaze. She's taken aback and quickly averts her eyes. We got her, boys. We got her. Can't say I'm surprised. She falls silent as she begins to sketch me. The quiet adds weight to her gaze, and I begin to feel self-conscious every time she looks at me. I decide to break the silence with the first thing I think of. So, have you given any more thought to our class assignment?
What about it?
I think going out and exploring the city would be fun.
Me too. I've never been to Japan before.
I've never been to Japan either. For some reason, that surprised me. What made you decide to come to Ace? She hesitates, which also surprised me. She's usually lightning fast with her retorts.
I've always wanted to come to Asia. And Ace has a great engineering program. It was the perfect opportunity for me to leave France.
Nice. You're from France. Aren't there other comparable schools in Europe? I know Germany has a strong program, too.
Yeah, but what's the point of staying so close to home? Everything back there is the same. I want to study engineering, of course, but I also want to experience life.
Finally got our engineering.
That's why I'm excited for this foreign exchange class.
I was waiting for them to introduce a character that was about engineering. I see.
What about you? Have you ever been to Japan before?
Yeah, I'm half Japanese. She looks back up at me and stares for a long moment, and then grins.
Yes, I can tell.
But I never really seen Isakaze.
So, that means we'll be sharing new experiences together.
Yeah, I guess so. A soft smile plays at her lips, but she's quiet again. After a few more minutes, she drops her pencil and offers me her sketchbook.
Okay, what do you think?
Hey, this looks just like me. Yeah, of course. She was sketching you. She laughs.
You don't have to sound so surprised.
How did you finish so quickly?
It's just a rough sketch. Nowhere near done.
Oh, and it looks like you. That's crazy. Have you been drawing for a long time? She nods.
I doodled all the time as a kid. I used to draw on the walls at home.
Oof. I bet your mom loved that. She looks away and then shrugs.
I've never had lessons or anything, if that's what you mean. I just like to draw.
Well, you got a lot of talent. Interesting. She never said anything about her mom when I mentioned her mom. Wonder there's something there. She smirks.
Maybe one day I'll show you some of my other talents.
What other talents?
You'll see. If you play your cards right.
She stretches and... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about the issues with Lord. Or it can just be parents' issues in general, but definitely the mother's included. She stretches, then pushes herself to her feet.
I'd better be off. It's getting late.
What? You leaving?
Don't sound so sad. You'll see me again.
I didn't mean it like that. She rips the drawing out her book and hands it to me.
Here, you can keep it.
Ah, yes. Thanks. I'm on the path to Bane.
Don't miss me too much, okay? I'll see you later.
She waves and winks at me. Bye. I watch you go, holding the sign drawing in my hand. She's weird, that one. I'm in a happier mood when I arrive home. Hey guys, I'm home.
You can't just decide that without telling me.
What the? Kaito? Uncle Kaito, what's going on? Uncle Kaito's voice stops me. I can see him pacing back and forth in the kitchen. Is it his restaurant?
So cut it short. This is the opening day of my new restaurant. They'll expect me to be there, and they'll expect you there too.
Yeah. As I get closer to the kitchen, I can hear a woman's voice on the other end of the line.
I really don't care. Part of our arrangement was that we'd consult each other before making a decision, and you didn't. So how you're supposed to be in two places at once really isn't my problem.
Before making a decision sounds like marriage. Well, that's partnership. Marriage is a partnership, so of course. And then he's in business, so that's partnership. A flurry of muffled words on the line has Kaito frowning deeper and deeper.
Don't forget, we are still married.
Oh, they are married!
We promised to do whatever it took to make sure nothing interfered with our careers. Well, if you don't show up, then that will certainly interfere with my career.
Mary, is he talking about Aunt Yuki? There's a pause. I think I hear her say, I see what I can do, and hang up. Oof. That doesn't sound like a happy marriage going on. Uncle Kaito slams the phone on the table, then falls into a chair and holds his head into his hands. Hey, Uncle Kaito? He glanced up and gives me a weak smile.
You're back. How was school today?
Good. Yeah, good. I sit beside him. I wasn't trying to eavesdrop, but I heard you talking to Aunt Yuki just now. There, Kaito. Uncle cheating? No. That's his wife. He's not cheating. He looks a little uneasy, but waits for me to finish. What did you mean still married? Isn't Aunt Yuki just away on business?
Sort of.
Kaito sighs wearily and rubs his temples.
I suppose you're old enough to know the truth. Your aunt and I are separated. We have been for the last 6 months.
Oh. The last 6 months? But you aren't divorced.
No.
How come we didn't know? We your family.
We had to keep it quiet. Divorce is viewed differently here in Japan. It's not as common as in the States, and Yuki and I don't want our personal issues to interfere with our careers.
It's also not common in Catholic religion too, back in the day. I don't know now how Catholic smells, but I know. And back. I remember the stories Mom told me about how difficult it was when she and Dad first got married. She couldn't have stayed in Japan even if she wanted to. Yeah. If you two are just separated, does that mean Aunt Yuki is here in Isukazu?
Yes.
Does this mean I can see her? I get it. I know Japan has strict rules on family and what's proper, so I don't blame you for keeping a secret from us. Kaito grins in relief.
You don't know how much that means to me, kid.
Are you gonna tell Nikki? He thinks before responding.
Yes, I will.
Do you think she'd be angry you lie? Nikki has always been more sensitive than I. He shrugs.
Maybe. But I think she's mature enough to understand why we did it.
Yeah, it must be exhausting hiding it from everyone.
It has been.
What did Aunt Yuki said when you told her we were living with you?
Well, about that.
Oh, you didn't tell her, did you? Kaito trails off and refused to meet my eyes. She's a no ear.
No.
Were you planning on telling her?
Of course. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
Yeah. I nod. Uncle Kaito doesn't share it anymore, but I can't stop myself from asking. Since we're talking about it now, what happened between you two? He sighs.
Yuki was ready to have kids, and I wasn't.
Oh.
We discussed the possibility of having children when we first got married, and I kept pushing it back. I wanted to focus on my career, and for a while, so did she.
Yeah, the kids' conversation.
But you know how women are. At some point, their biological clock starts ticking. She didn't want to wait anymore.
But you still weren't ready.
No. After that huge argument, we started to drive each other crazy. I became acutely aware of all those small things Yuki did that I hated. We fought all the time, and at some point, we agreed that this wasn't working anymore. And that's how it's been for the last 6 months until we can figure out a more permanent solution.
It's kind of funny that even though you weren't ready for kids, you ended up with them. Oh, why didn't they just adopt, right? I don't know. I don't know if he didn't want kids just at all, or like he just wasn't ready to like make kids. That's the question. Because if he wasn't ready to have kids at all, then adopting there would have been a no question for him. Which I think adopting was the no question because he wanted to focus on his own business. And adopting kids is a hardship of its own, since they have personal issues to get through. He wouldn't be able to focus on his business. Or career, not business. He grins.
You guys don't count. You practically take care of yourselves. I'm just here to provide the roof.
Get a dog, right? Just get a dog. Maybe that would satisfy her. Look, it's a kid. Gee, thanks. Maybe it's a good thing you didn't have kids. He laughs. So what was the phone call tonight about? Dang, I'm just interrogating him. Leave the man alone. Kaito turns solemn again.
Part of our agreement for our separation was that we will both do whatever it takes to keep up the pretense of marriage when it involves our careers.
Ooh. Oh, why not?
She's going on some sort of retreat with her girlfriend. Normally we consult with each other before booking any trips to prevent something like this from happening. But this time she didn't.
She said, "Get you."
I really need her there.
She would be there. Aunt Yuki and her. Aunt Yuki and her. I was thinking it, but they said it. I'm gonna be optimistic for him. Don't worry, Aunt Yuki won't let you down.
I'm not so sure.
I'm trying to help you out. It sounds like you two had a incapable separation.
Yeah, that's true.
Then you got nothing to worry about. She would be there.
How can you be so sure?
I don't know, but I'm sure that it makes you happy right now if I said this. Because she still cares for you, and you wouldn't want to hurt you. Kaito grins.
I knew you were such a romantic.
Is this kind of cheating? What? No, I wrestle bears and stuff. He laughs.
I'm just teasing. Seriously. Thanks.
Uncle Kaito glances at the clock and stands.
I didn't realize how late it's gotten. I have an early start tomorrow.
Don't you always have an early start? You get up before I do.
True, but I have an even earlier start than usual.
Dang, ick. Right? That's disgusting. We say goodbye and Kaito heads upstairs. I go into the living room and turn on the TV. After watching my show and the news, I tune in for the night. I woke up and yawned. Another day, another class, another life, guys. As if on autopilot, I get dressed, go through my morning routine, then I hop on my bike and drive to school. When I arrive, I head straight for class, and I wait for the professor. He arrives promptly and begins class.
Good morning. Today we'll be discussing the differences between military grenade weaponry and those used in recreational matches.
Oh, I didn't study this. I want to learn! This should be interesting stuff. I focus on the professor lecture.
The fundamental difference between the two is that military grenade weaponry are configured for energy output, which can cause lethal damage.
Oh.
Recreational weaponry is closely regulated so it can't actually destroy the gear frame.
Oh, interesting.
Since the shields on a gear get the brunt of the damage, we consider a depowered gear in recreational matches as destroyed.
What if someone brought in an unregulated weapon for a match?
Well, I'm pretty sure they can't do that because the weapons get checked, right?
Before every match, the equipment of each gear is checked and double-checked to ensure the energy output is within proper parameters.
It's also to keep cheating from happening in the matches too. Let's say someone messes with the gear.
What about the qualifier matches? There was a gear that did some energy output override thing.
Oh! I was on accident, guys. As the class looks at me.
During that specific qualifier match, the gear's energy core is what surged with additional power, not his weapons.
Yeah, I beat them with my fists like a real man.
Although, I must admit, I've never seen a core do that before. Hopefully this young man can enlighten us on how he did it.
Don't put me on the spotlight like that. I don't know. I'm a super genius. I don't know he's a genius. Why are you talking about my core? To be honest, I'm still trying to figure that out.
Interesting. Perhaps once you figured it out, you'd be inclined to share with us what happened. Until then, let's get back to the lesson plan. I'm sure you all don't want to waste your time on something that won't be on the exam anyway.
The classes lets out a weak chuckle. Mostly focus their attention on the professor, but a few students continue to look at me with interest. See that? It's rising, my popularity. He returns to his lecture. Oh yeah, they were all talking trash in the beginning about my mech too, because it was an old standard. Who's laughing now? Yeah, my mouth is pretty big. I wouldn't be surprised if they do jump me. They're gonna just all come after me. With all the ladies too, the guys is gonna hate me. Once class ends, I hurry out on my room. My phone is already in my hand by the time I get outside. Let's see if anyone's free. Haven't spent time with her lately. But do I want to spend time with her? I don't know, she's an interesting character. I decided to relax in the pilot lounge. After grabbing a drink at the bar, I sit at the tables to watch the game. But a familiar face at the nearby table distracts me. Is that who I think it is? Blonde hair. I make my way over and sit across from a petite girl with long blonde hair. Valerie! Her face lights up when she sees me.
What are the chances of us running into each other here?
Wait, parent issues? I don't think that's it. I just like how honest and blunt she is. And every time I talk to her, I don't know what to expect out of her because like usually she says some things that I don't think girls would say normally. It's like it's just weird. And she just makes me laugh. I was about to ask you the same thing.
It must be fate.
Like this crap right here. How did you get into the pilot lounge? Only pilots have access. Did fate let you in? She laughs and points to the bar.
No, that guy did.
The man she points to is a tall pilot with dark hair. Power to the boner. How old is Valerie? Yeah, right now she is my favorite. She's my favorite. I kind of want to stay away from her though, but yeah, she's my favorite. How old is Valerie? Again, she's only in a first year, so she definitely isn't old enough to legally drink. What does this guy think he's doing? He's thinking what... We all know what he's thinking. Is it right? No, but there. I watch as he pays the bartender and carries 2 beers back to our table. As he places one of the beers in front of Valerie, he frowns at me.
Who are you?
Your worst nightmare. Someone who knows better. Exactly.
What does that mean?
Give me a beer to, like, a first year. He's serving drinks to a minor. Should I tell him? Or should I just watch this? I don't know, I just want to see where this goes. Never mind, have a seat. Cautiously, he sits down and passes out your drink. For sure she can take a sip I turned to her. So, are you liking it here at Ace so far?
It's great, of course. There's so much to learn and see.
I mean, if she wants to drink the beer, let her drink the beer. You're not feeling homesick.
No.
She's her own person. That's good. Your first year from home is always the hardest. The pilot stands up, nearly knocking over his chair.
First year?
Oh, yes. Realize it. Think with your brain. Melody smiles.
Is that a problem?
Why did you tell me you can drink?
You didn't ID her or nothing. Cause she wasn't thinking with your brain.
I can. Back in France.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'm not trying to get into trouble. Just forget about this.
Smartest move you made, guy. Molly shrugs as he walks away.
At least I got my drink.
Nope. I intercept the beverage before she can drink it.
Hey! That's mine!
When she paying attention, you underage, you can't drink. She crushed her arms and pout.
That's not fair. I've been drinking since I was 18. It's silly that because the age is so high here, I can't drink anymore.
I get that you're frustrated, but the school is very strict about its policies. If you caught breaking the law, the consequences would be bad. Yeah, you can probably get like expelled or suspended for drinking.
How bad can it be?
like expel bad. They're very careful, especially here in the pilot lounge where there is a grade that can't drink. Yeah. And it's a pilot, like we are freaking, well, my major is a pilot. They won't take kindly for pilots being drunk. Valerie looks softened. Then her mischievous grins return.
I understand what you're saying, but I think you scared away my date not for my protection, but because you wanted me all to yourself.
True. I'm pretty irresistible myself. Don't flatter yourself. You got all. Every time when I can compliment myself, guys, I'm gonna do it. It seems the feeling is mutual.
What gives you that idea?
Well, you haven't left yet. I think someone enjoys my company very much.
Oh yeah? You're imagining things.
She pretends to be disinterested, but she's still here, smiling at me.
Well, you confiscated my drink and scared away my date. Guess there isn't anything left to keep me here.
Except me. She stands and leaves, but I stop her. I was planning on watching the match. Would you want to watch with me? She sits back down and puts her elbow on the table, resting her face in my hand.
That depends. Will you get me a drink?
Are you still stuck on the drink?
A soda, please. What kind of girl do you think I am?
A crazy one? We spend some time together until I have to leave for class. I'm in the campus gym finishing up my schoolwork workout. Yeah, pump those irons. When I return to my locker, there's a missed text from Calorie. Oh. This doesn't sound good. Emergency meeting! Meet now in the hangar. Jeez, all caps. I better get going. I arrive at the hangar about the same time as Shell and Mayu. Kaori waits impatiently in front of her gear.
Finally! That took you a while.
Dang! I had to travel. I just saw your text. I may have gotten a little distracted. What are you talking about? I'm on time. I'm always on time, guys. I want to put, I just saw your text. I literally came here as soon as I got your text.
I texted before heading over here so we'd be on time.
Well, I was working out. I don't look at the... You're right. To be on time is to be late. They said 5 minutes early is being on time. But you know what? I was working out. I didn't have my phone. I did not see anything. Give me a break. I guess you walk faster than me. Can I address the rest of the team?
What about you guys?
Sorry. We were having lunch, and I guess we lost track of time.
Kaori blinks, then she waves her hand dismissively.
Never mind. We have more important things to discuss. Like our sponsor situation.
Everyone becomes serious. Oh. Am I supposed to tell them that? Well, that's a shame.
Our gears need a lot of maintenance to return to peak fighting condition. And the next round is tomorrow. I don't know why, but everyone I talked to was really rude and unhelpful.
Really rude and unhelpful. As she oozes this out of herself, people project it back onto her. It's a taste of own medicine. Sean, I sure annoying glance. I wonder why, and Kaori catches us.
What?
Nothing.
She continues to stare.
It's just, sometimes you can come across a little harsh.
That's pretty nice.
I'm just honest.
Sure, but honesty doesn't make people like you. You need to get in touch with your soft, warm, feminine side.
The way he said that last part, warm, feminine side. Kaori raises an eyebrow.
Is that what you do?
Oof.
Yes!
Don't agree.
I mean to the warm thing, not the soft and feminine thing.
Don't agree. We stare at him blankly. Sus.
I'm just going to shut up now.
Yes.
Before you do, did you manage to get a sponsor?
We wasn't in the top 10. He folds his hands behind his head and leans into them.
You forgot to ask around, didn't you?
Maybe.
Is he team leader? I think he's team leader. He looks sheepish. Kaori rolls her eyes.
What about you, Mayu? Can your father sponsor us?
Her father? Mayu shakes her head.
Unfortunately, he's backing the team I was originally supposed to join. When I was invited onto the team, Father was so happy, he promised he'd sponsor them. Even though I never joined them, he can't go back on his promise.
Business word, you know? Promises shows what a person is. Kaori nods, then face me.
You had that interview yesterday.
Oh, here he goes. Yeah, I went to the interview with Warpack and it didn't work out.
Why am I not surprised?
It had less to do with me and more to do with the team status. I can't show you full support from the SBI if you want to know the official reason, but basically we want high enough rank. I fished my phone out of my pocket. It flashed low battery, warning at me before it dies completely.
Where's the report?
Just hold on, I have to charge my phone. My gaze lands on my gear and I race to it and head into the cockpit. Oh look, here's the charger inside of it. My teammates call after me, but I ignored them. Once I plug my phone into the dock connection, it lights up. The charging symbol. Everyone's wearing confused faces when I climb out the cockpit. What?
Why didn't you just use an outlet?
Mayu points to an outlet on the wall. When did those things get here? You mean this is what gear are for? Who cares if I use an outlet on my gear? When did those things get here? Huh, that's new.
No, they're not.
Dang. I never noticed them before.
Ooh, what about those? And
that is what I hit it! You should have told me! I hit it too late. Here, let's see.
Ooh, what about...
No.
There you go. There you go. I can do it. I can go back. Okay. Are you saying you never charge your phone in your gear? All three of them shake their head. Why not?
Because it's stupid. Why would I climb all the way up there when there's a perfectly good outlet down here?
That's the beauty of it. Not only does your phone charge faster, you get a little bit of workout too. Win-win. This is a win, guys, if I say so myself. They stare at me unconvinced. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it's a win. Exercise and charging phone? What more can you ask for? Besides, an outlet doesn't do me any good. You're right. It has that core in it. It might, yep. Besides, an outlet doesn't do me any good if I don't have a phone charger with me. Oh, snap. Charger without a phone charger in the gear. Gears would make good phone charger, guys. You're using gears wrong. It's genius indeed.
Oh, I suppose that makes sense.
Anyway, I guess we're back to square one.
Back? We never left square one.
Don't give up hope just yet. I might have something.
Another meeting?
No, but my friend at SBA is still helping us search.
Okay. In the meantime, the rest of us should continue our search too.
Yeah, show this time actually ask around for sponsorships.
I'll take another look at what ACE offers. Maybe there's some kind of campus grant or funding we can apply for.
Scholarships.
Mayu, do you think you could reach out to some of the other major corporations we haven't talked to yet? Maybe with your background, you'll have more luck than we would.
Mayu nods.
Maybe Sho can ask around local businesses?
Okay.
Good idea.
Don't forget. Kari looks like me. I'll follow up with my contact. She nods.
Hopefully, we'll find someone. But there's a chance we might have to fight with our gears as is.
I'm confident we get someone in time. I have? Oh my goodness. Alright. Let me finish this day out, and then I can end it. Mayu smiles at me and nods. Shao claps me on the back. That's actually how long I streamed last time too.
Okay, we have our plan. Text me if you guys get any leads.
We all nod.
I'm off then. I've got some stuff to take care of.
I hope you mean reaching out to the businesses, Sho, and not playing your video games.
Of course that's what I meant. The arcade industry is a lucrative place to find a sponsor.
Yeah, so it was 3 hours, yeah. Mayu sighs.
Sho.
Those 3 hours are gone. It's into the abyss now. He wears his signature smile.
Okay. Let's go find us a sponsor.
Mayu beams. The peer wave at us before heading out.
I'll be going too. Tell me if your friend is successful.
I nod and Kyrie leaves. Nothing left for me to do but go home. Home is the place to eat. An uneventful drive later, I arrive at home. I'm back! I walk into an eerily quiet living room. I'm the first one here. Feels a bit strange. Nikki's bright smile is usually here to greet me. Maybe she has an after-school club activity or something. Oh, she did that cooking club, right? I reach for my pocket to see if she texts me. My heart sinks as my hand grabs air. You laughed in the cockpit! There's a point where my phone should be. Crap, I put some weapon in my gear. The sun is setting and it'll be evening by the time I reach campus. Hopefully it won't be too much trouble getting to Eagle after hours. Eagle is his gear's name, guys. I remember CINY was pretty restricted on who can enter the hangar at night. I hop back on my bike and drive back to Ace Academy. Surprisingly, traffic is heavy. It takes longer than expected to reach campus. Probably because everyone's getting off work, so you're dealing with like the after work traffic. A handful of students cross the quad as they head towards either their evening classes explore the bus station. Even though the sky is an inky darkness, the pathway on campus are still bathed with a soft light. It's kind of peaceful. The pilot lounge is just as busy as always, but I don't recognize too many of the students here. Most of them must be upperclassmen, either 3rd or 4th year. I slip through unnoticed and arrive at the hangar entrance. I'm guessing it is 4 years, because that's like a bachelor degree. And usually high school and stuff like that, it's 4 years. I'm about to swipe in my I'm about to swipe in when the guy stops me.
Hold on. What's your business in the hangar?
My cell phone. I forgot something. It's not a lie, but it'd be too embarrassing telling the whole truth. Luckily, the guy doesn't seem to care. He gives me a quick once over and nods.
Alright, go ahead and swipe.
Thanks you so much. I bring my student ID in proximity of the sensor. A second later, the success chimes sound as the door slides open. To the future. I follow the tunnel to the hangar. The sound of power tools and machinery and metallic ringing echoes along the wall. I wonder if something's gonna happen when he tries to get his phone. Either with Eagle, or he's just gonna meet someone new. It makes sense that most of the repair works happens afterwards. It's a lot safer for them to work without the threat, since walking around causing potential disasters. Instinctively, my feet lead me to Eagle. What the? A bluish hue from an active tournament display illuminates my docking station. That doesn't seem right. I don't remember it being blue. I'm sure it turned everything off when I left. Cautiously, I tiptoe towards my gear. Oh my goodness, I see blonde here. Is that Valerie? Is she the engineering? She's the engineer too, so it might be her. It is a figure crouched in front of Eagle. This person dressed entirely in black and wearing a hoodie that hides his or her face. Still engrossed in my gear, the stranger hasn't detected my presence yet. Stay quiet and sneak up from behind her. Staying in the shadows, I continue to creep towards Eagle. As I close the distance between us, I notice how small and petite the person is. It must be a girl. Always is. But I can't think of anyone who would be so interested in my gear. Valerie. Once I'm only a few steps away, she's tense, as if notice a presence. Before a person can react, my hand grabs her shoulder and she gives a small squeak surprisingly. Roughly, I spin her around to face me. Valerie, what are you doing here? She grins. No little, like, tee-hee thing. Her gaze is flexed to my hand, still on my shoulder.
I never would have guessed you like it rough.
I can be persistent. I can be persistent. That's how I get when someone's messing with my baby. That came out more as a warning than a joke.
Sounds like you're overly attached.
She flashed me a playful smirk, but I don't smile back. What were you doing messing around with Eagle?
Nothing, I promise.
Yeah. You were obviously doing something with the terminal. That's not nothing. Yeah, that's nothing. Nothing is being nowhere near yet. That's nothing. She holds up her hands in defense.
I wanted to get a better reading on your core. I'm not altering anything though, just studying.
Why?
To figure out how your core was able to sustain such a high energy output for so long without completely burning out. Given the size of your core and the cooling system, the heat dissipation doesn't seem like it would have sustained longer than a few seconds, yet it lasted almost 10 minutes! Maybe there's a direct coolant injection to the primary source? I also didn't consider the acceleration of airflow given the hidden frame openings. Perhaps a quick calculation using...
Interesting. My eyes started to glaze over as she continued her techno jargon. As I struggle to pay attention, I can't help but be a little impressed. Impressed indeed. She's more than meets the eye. Even though she claims she means Eagle no harm, how can I know she's telling the truth? Only met her a few days ago. Still, it seems like she's genuinely curious about how my career works.
Here, I'll prove I wasn't changing anything.
Watch him not be able to stand it. I'll watch as Bailey retrace a few screens with all the configuration data unmodified. Okay.
Huh?
I get it, you were curious. You can't just break into other people's robots and mess with their parts. She looks away.
I'm sorry.
We're silent, then she looks sideways at me.
So, I guess you wouldn't want to know that your primary weapon can actually benefit from an airflow exhaust here and here.
Honestly, I think like... Alright, everyone to hang out with, she's also the most beneficial. She's an engineer. What? She points inside my open gear.
You see right there?
Yes, I think.
It'll still require validation testing though. You should probably get your engineer to check it out.
Can you be my engineer? Excuse me, you just like her. I mean, I won't say it's because I just like her, but you know, she's an engineer. It's a plus. It's a plus.
Yeah, you know. The person who makes sure all your gears are working properly and helps you with any upgrades or improvements.
Be my engineer. We can hang out more. No? Don't sponsors do that? Valerie shakes her head.
They help a lot when it comes to major repairs or new items, but an engineer on your team takes care of any general maintenance and the like.
Oh. Maybe we should get an engineer? I think? Right? Yeah. I asked my team about getting an engineer. It sounds like we could really benefit from one.
You definitely would.
Be my engineer, please. She scoots closer and smiles.
And luckily for you, you already have one person perfect for the job.
Yes. Really? She scoots even closer and bats her eyelash at me. Who's that? Come on, man. Do it. Don't deny me from this right. She's the best engineer in town. Can't you tell? She's better than all the rest of these engineers. Mallory sighs.
Just think about it.
In my opinion, at least, she's the best engineer. There's another pause. To avoid the awkwardness, I shut down the open terminal. So we should get going. Don't hire the person. Yes, hire the person to steal my stuff. They don't need to steal my stuff if they hire... Wait. They wouldn't steal my stuff if I hire them to take care of my stuff. Because they already have my stuff. I try. So we should get going then.
Yeah.
You know one of those moves. Don't touch my gear again without my permission.
I promise I won't.
I wait for her to leave, but she doesn't budge. Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.
She's not leaving. She's not gonna leave. She stands in place and waves. You aren't leaving.
Neither are you.
Okay, on the count of 3, we leave together. She nods. 1, 2, 3. We both stay put. You didn't move.
Neither did you.
What the hell are you kids still doing here?
Dang. Give us a moment. Give us a moment. Figuring some stuff out. Security catches us off guard. And we seamlessly stammer nonsense. He shakes his head.
Your business here is done, and then you have to leave.
No loitering allowed. Valerie glances at me and I glance at her, still waiting for her to move. She doesn't. Suddenly a strong hand grips my arm. Hey! The guy says he's tired of our crap. The guy owes Valerie too. He physically leads us to the exit.
You should get home. It's late.
It's never too late. We passed through the doors and the guard shut them behind us. Valerie and I are once again standing in silence.
Well, I'll see you around.
Wait, did I get my phone? Did I ever get my phone out of that cockpit? This weekend, right? We have to do our project.
Yep, it's a date.
She winks at me, then turns around and leaves. I call after her. It's not a date! My protest falls on deaf ears. Oh well, I'm sure she was joking anyways. Maybe. I head to the parking lot. Once I reach my bike, I drive home. Nikki still isn't home by the time I return. Huh, that's weird. Where can she be? I reach into my pocket for my phone. He's still... Yes. He still didn't get his phone. I'm a freaking idiot. I'm done. Oh crap, not again. Yeah, you... Someone should have been more paying attention to the phone than to the girl. I turn off my alarm and roll out of bed. Time to get ready for class. As I head downstairs, I feel uneasy. Today will be our first match. I really hope Yuno was able to work her magic and get us a sponsor. Nikki is rummaging in the living room and I smile when I see her. Even when I'm stressed or worried, Nikki always seems to know how to put my mind to ease. Hey Nikki, just the person I was hoping to see. She doesn't look happy.
Look, if you're hungry, you have to find your own food. I don't have time to cook today.
She doesn't pause to look at me when she speaks, but continues gathering what she needs for the day. Not quite the welcome I was expecting. You okay?
Yes, just in a hurry.
Ah. Oh, do you need a ride to school? She freezes and whirs on.
Now you offer me a ride? A little too late for that.
What do you mean? What's going on? She throws some books into her bag. She doesn't seem okay. Uh-oh. Is it that time? Fruit? What crawl her butt and die? Are you sure you're okay?
Yes, why wouldn't I be?
I don't know. Did something happen? She just stares at me. Did I do something? Why does she look at me like it's my fault? When I don't answer Nikki.
I need to get to school. I'll see you later.
Is it her birthday or something? She's out the door before I can say goodbye. Or did I promise to do something? That was weird. Shrugging, I head into the kitchen to whip up a quick breakfast. Hopefully she's in a better mood the next time I see her. After eating, I hop on my bike and drive to school. Yuna that's already in class when I arrive. She waves as I walk in, and I sit beside her. Hey, Yuna.
Hey.
She wears a wide grin and fidgets with excitement. Ooh, do I get an interview with the company? I need that sponsor. You seem like you're in a good mood.
I am.
And she pauses.
Aren't you?
I guess so.
I thought you'd be a little more excited than that.
Really? How come? She seems confused.
Well, I guess I just assumed that this had been hard for you, and I thought I'd helped bring you some relief.
What?
What?
What are you talking about?
You know, I found you a sponsor.
Oh, look at that. I did get a sponsor, guys. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, that's amazing. How did you manage that?
I called in a favor, but that doesn't matter. I've already set up your account with them, and repairs are underway. They started as soon as the paperwork was signed, so your gears will be as good as new in time for the match today.
I don't know how to thank you. She blushes.
You don't have to. I promised I'd find you one, and I always keep my promises.
I don't know what I'd do without you. You're a lifesaver. Yuna blush deepens and she seems pleased by my words. You should come meet the team before the match. We can share good news together.
Sure, as long as I won't intrude on anything.
You won't. She nods. So I know we won't get our scores back this class, but how do you think we did on the project?
I think we'll get a really high mark.
Nice. Yeah, I hope so. We worked really hard on it. She nods.
I feel really confident about it. I'm happy we were able to meet over the weekend and finish the project together. I think it made a huge difference than if we worked separately.
Me too. And getting to spend some time alone with her was an added bonus. As our conversation winds to a close, the professor comes in and starts class. Wine. You spell wines like winds? Oh, I didn't realize that. English is weird. The professor wraps up the lesson and students begin to file out the classroom. I gather up my belongings and head out the class. I want to text my team, but when I reach into my still missing his phone. I find an empty ear. And damn, my phone's still in my gear, which is still undergoing repairs. Yuna walks beside me. How much longer do you think it would be until the repairs are done?
Probably most of the afternoon. That's how long it usually takes if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Is something wrong?
Yes, this idiot forgot his phone twice. I don't want to tell her my phone is in here. That might bring up some awkward questions about what it's doing in here. I recall the team reaction from yesterday, and I'm confident in my decision to avoid the topic. I'm just eager to check up on my gear. She nods understandingly, a small smile on her lips.
When should I come meet the team?
How about once the repairs are done, we can meet in front of the hangar, and I'll let you in.
Great, I'll see you then.
Yuna slings her bag over her shoulder and heads off. I really should text my team about the repairs now, right? You still don't have your phone. Like, it should be fine to go collect my phone. I make my way to the hangar, but Eagle isn't. Oh, this sucks. Isn't in the usual docks. They must have moved it so they could complete the repairs without any chance of accidentally harming the surrounding gears. I stalk around the hangar until I come upon an enclosed area in the far corner. Well, away from the park gears. As I approach, I can hear the whir of machinery muffled through the heavy doors, which are open ajar. I peek inside and see Eagle and Emerald surrounded by a group of mechanics. Oh, Emerald's Shell's gear. I push on the doors, but before I can enter, one of the mechanics jogs over to me.
Sorry, only personnel may enter here.
My gear is here.
Then it's undergoing repairs right now.
Can I get my phone at least? I know, but I need to get something from my gear.
You can get it when repairs are complete.
So no phone? Actually, I need it now.
Why? What is it?
This is... makes something... I'm just gonna be honest, you know? Yeah, I'm just gonna be honest. This is so embarrassing. It's my phone I left in the cockpit.
What?
My phone.
What is your phone doing in your gear?
And he asked the question too. I was charging. The mechanic crosses his arm.
Your gear is not a charging station.
Where it is now. I know. He sighed.
All right. Which gear is yours?
I point.
Wait here.
Yeah, he doesn't understand. If you are able to charge your phone without a USB port and just set it in here and charge it, and like you said before, the core with high power charges faster. It's genius. The only non-genius part about this plan is this Dodo forgot that his phone was in the gear. He closes the door. After a few minutes, he returned with my phone in his hand. Thanks.
Is there anything else?
No, I just wanted my phone. No, thank you. Thanks again. He nods and shuts the door. As I walk towards the exit, I lock my phone and I'm greeted by, oh my goodness, how many messages do I got? 13 messages. They all from Nikki. Now I think about it, I don't remember if I saw her last night. Opening it up, I read them in succession. Hello, favorite big brother. How would you feel? This is terrible. Ooh. I'm picking me up from Megumi's tonight. Did you get my last set? Cooking class is almost over. I really like to go to hang out with Megumi's. Can you give me a ride over? But can you give me a ride home? Is that a no? If you don't want to get me, then you should just say so. Fine, I take the bus. Are you mad at me? What did I do? Whatever it is, I'm sorry. Please don't be mad anymore. Dude, why are you annoying me? Just tell me. Wow, okay, I literally make all your meals and you can't even do this. One of my favorite. This kind of reminds me of that one Kevin Hart making comedy special when he was talking about with the text messages, how they start to have conversations by themselves. This is exactly how this is going. Stop being such a jerk. I'm on a bus now, thanks to someone. Guess whose team now has a sponsor and their gears are already undergoing repairs. Oh, that last text was sent from Yuna this morning before class. But that explains a lot. No wonder Nikki was somebody in the morning. I'm sure once I tell her it was all a misunderstanding, she'll be fine. I shoot my team a text. Gears are undergoing repairs, meet in the hangar in 2 hours. So that's taken care of. I still have a lot of time to kill. I wonder what I should do. Okay guys, and this was like part 2 of Ace Academy of the stream. I think I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys have a nice day. You know, be happy, be proud, and be strong.